when we started to gear up for WrestleMania, and then I was champion by this time. I'd won the belt from Kevin at Survivor Series. I can't help but feel, even now, when I look back on it, that I felt, and it might have added to the tensions between us, is that being the champion meant nothing. I won the title from Kevin at Survivor Series, which was one of the best matches I ever had. Went on a few weeks later to work with Davey at the In Your House and had a great match with him. And I started trying to have great matches one after another with different guys. But as I felt as it was already sort of set, I already knew that was me and Sean at WrestleMania. And I had no problem with that. But I felt that all the hard work I was doing didn't matter for anything.
Yo, this is Conan. You're listening to World of Wrestling Podcast with Tax and Rich. Boom.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the World of Wrestling Podcast. My name is Rich, and as always, I'm joined by my good buddy, Tax Williams.
Heyo. What a lovely time we've had looking at Warhammer.
Absolutely. We are live from the tax office in the palatial mansion.
And what a beautiful day it has been. The sun has been shining. You've been in this week burning stuff down out of the loft of your new home.
Absolutely.
I have returned to actual physical wrestling training this weekend with my training partner, not tag team partner, not a Wicked Inc. reunion, just someone to train with in an MMA cage, my good friend Van Wicked.
You sent me a little clip. It looked like a lot of fun, my friend.
It was really good, actually. I was rusty as fuck, to be completely honest.
I mean, it's been a couple of years.
Yeah, well over 2 years. And the centre we went to...
I will say, you're not in bad shape considering, my friend.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
I know you put in a lot of work.
Yeah, we're getting there. But it was... we looked around like this fantastic judo, boxing, MMA place down in Dover. It's really, really good. Great facilities. And we walked in, and Van Wicked had been like... So the owner's like, oh, yeah, so what do you want to do? And like, oh, you've got this whole place to yourself. Just let yourselves out.
Yeah, I remember that's what you were kind of hoping for, but with someone else's gym, you never quite know the situation.
Yeah, but it was really good. And then obviously did our warm-up. I did a couple of rolls, realised I hate rolling. Did a backwards
Especially
roll.
on a hard, not a bouncy, lovely...
You can tell Van Wicked is a lot more intelligent than me because he straight away put down a small mat to do his rolls on. And I was like, oh, sugar.
Got to go Foley style, just bumping the field, you know?
Well, we'd said before we went there, because obviously there were 2 big crash mats there as well. We're like, no bumping today. Just get chain, do a couple warm-ups, see how we get on.
It's my kind of wrestling.
At that stage, it's like, just need to bump because I need to do it to get it done. And I know it'll be a horrible, horrible time on a real ring. So let's start on a crash mat and let's see how we go. I am now a technical ground-based grappling.
Speaking of which,
Oh, yes.
we are doing part 1
Of 26.
of our Road to Montreal podcast series. The first of 26 shows, as you say. This is WrestleMania 12. The series is obviously Sean versus Brett is the main focus. But there's some other stuff going on. But before we get too far into that, firstly, where will you be wrestling next month?
I'll be wrestling at the Union Church on April the 13th in Margate in Kent. Doors at 5, bell time 5:30
For
Lock Antlers Wrestling. For Lockhorn Wrestling, LHW. Follow them on the Facebook, Lockhorns Wrestling. I don't believe my match has been announced yet.
Okay.
But I'm there, and I'm also, hey, who cares? I'm in the Rumble. I'm in the main event.
Let's go. It's Brit Rest. There's got to be a Rumble.
I hear, Rich, there's a prize at the end of it, and it's not a raffle. It's not. There better be a bloody raffle.
Sure.
If Lockhorn Wrestling do not have a raffle during the interval, is it really a Brit Rest promotion?
Yeah. I mean, it's just how it should be.
Exactly. But, I'll be working there. And also, and as I said, I will be there with my good friend, not tag team partner.
Not tag team
Not
partner.
a Wicked Inc. reunion.
Very
Van
clear.
Wicked will be there.
Very clear.
I just need to clarify that because here's the thing, right? Genuinely.
Go on.
And not to accidentally, work myself into a shoot on this, in case anyone from our dear friends at Lockhorn Wrestling listen to this. I am not Van Wicked's lackey. Yes, I've been his manager, but we are individuals going for gold.
Have you got heat?
No, we don't. Me and Van Wicked don't have heat. We work very well together. But this isn't about being in a tag. This isn't about Wicked Inc. This is about Tax Williams and Van Wicked. We're going to go and do what we need to do.
Sounds a lot of fun, man. I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it. So, Brett versus Sean. Go on, talk to me about some memories you've got of Brett versus Sean. Like, we all know where this is going. Everywhere. If you're a wrestling fan, you're listening to this podcast, and you don't know what happened in Montreal, this is going to be quite the journey for you. But the percentage is probably under 1% of people that listen to this that actually don't know what Montreal is when we talk about it like that.
Yeah, I mean, this is genuinely... I was thinking about this earlier. The most iconic storyline or event that happened in professional wrestling. The NWO was pivotal in changing the business. Stone Cold Steve Austin's rise to the top was pivotal for the business, and which is why we've got $1 billion company in WWE now, because it managed to, get it in that public domain.
Sure.
But Brett versus Sean is still, to this day, because I know we've had this discussion before in previous pods, but it could still be a work. And still no one knows.
I mean, that's certainly a question we should be asking ourselves as we go along in the series. Are they working? Are they shooting? We know there's moments like, sunny days. Everyone knows. Don't pose in girly magazines. There's all these quotes, Is it shoot? Is it work? Is it kind of on the verge of both? Is there an agreement between the two that we can get a bit more personal? Think about the heat. The business isn't in the greatest place for WWF at this time. WCW are on a bit of a hot streak, The thing that really threw me about this particular show, WrestleMania 12, is Razor Ramon is not here, but Kevin Nash Diesel is still here.
He
So I was
is.
So there's a part of me that's like, you could almost listen to this pod series and our NWO pod series like in sequence together,
Well, it's funny you mentioned this. Now, I know we spoke about this before. As we go through this series, we're going to start looking what's also happening in our rival companies at this time. So at this time, both Nitro's on TV. I think I'm going to go through the episode after Mania. So essentially the Monday of after Mania. And ECW was on Hardcore TV on the Tuesday, so I've gone the Tuesday after WrestleMania 12 to see what are we going to counter program with at this time. Nitro's only 13 episodes old.
Wow.
At this stage.
But we are in Monday Night Wars territory.
Ish.
Yeah? Ish.
Obviously, Nitro's live. Nitro is still there. Nitro's live. So, just to give you a bit of background, so here's what WCW ran with. I do have like an account. I did look at a couple of websites of what happened, but I'll just give you who is wrestling and what is occurring.
Like, to break the fourth wall, we talked about maybe doing this. I deliberately did not look so that I would get a genuine reaction when I hear whatever is going on these other shows.
So, on the card for WCW Monday Nitro, the 1st of April, 1996.
Okay.
Dark match. Alex Wright.
Love it.
Defeated Disco Inferno.
Yeah. Oh.
Dark match. American males defeated Colonel Robert Parker and Dick Slater.
Okay.
And another dark match. The Renegade defeated Flyboy, Rocco Rock. The Public Enemy.
Yeah, sure.
Card opened with the Giant defeating Sting in 3 minutes.
WCW champion? Giant?
No. At this moment,
not yet.
At this moment in time, the champions are Flair's big gold belt,
right?
Conan's US champion.
Okay.
There's also tag team belts there somewhere, which I forgot to put in my notes.
Well, if it goes around anything that tournament, maybe they're not. Maybe they are vacant at this time.
Well, but basically, Giant wins by disqualification because Luger, who has been a bit of a tweener at this stage, may have gone full heel.
Oh, so it is right at the beginning
it is
of that
right.
last story we did. Oh, awesome.
Triple threat triangle tag match. Steiners versus Nasty Boys versus Road Warriors.
I bet that was a laugh.
It was certainly 15 minutes long.
No one sells.
And Steiners went over. Steiners rumoured to go in the Hall of Fame this year.
I mean, with Bron Breakker and all this sort of stuff, it would kind of make sense, I guess.
Rex Steiner.
Yeah, who knows how long Scott's going to be around either, to be totally fair, with his health issues. And
yeah.
You think about how abused his body would be over the years as well. Fucking hell. His heart must be quite the state.
He's the big bad booty daddy.
Yeah, sure.
Last 2 matches. Hogan and the Booty Man with the
Ooh.
Booty Babe defeated Arn Anderson and Kevin Sullivan
Okay, right.
with Miss Elizabeth and Woman at ringside. Now that's appropriate because it's International Women's Day. So
Oh, it
Woman,
is.
it's nice how we've evolved a lot in the last 26 years of life. So that's good.
Not the best example. Okay,
Well,
let's move on.
not referring to a female talent as Woman.
I was thinking about how she was treated later in her life. Let's just move on from this level of
Main event.
conversation.
Oh, sorry. I should have mentioned, during the tag match, Bobby Heenan on commentary announced this was his last Nitro as he was retiring.
Oh, well, that didn't last.
I'll tell you why.
Okay, good.
Main event. Ric Flair, WCW World's Heavyweight Champion, defeated
Thank you, Brad.
Lex Luger
Okay, good.
in a title match in 10 minutes and 50. Pretty much. And then the commentators of this event were Heenan, Bischoff, and our good friend Steve McMichael.
Yeah, the best
Good
time
lads.
period. Fucking A.
Just
Gotta penetrate in the back!
But at the end of the show, it cut to the commentators, and Heenan shook hands with Bischoff, and he shook hands with Mongo, and it was like, oh, it's an April Fool's joke,
Oh.
and that was the storyline for the whole of Nitro.
WCW 96 is the best.
And then we go to ECW Hardcore TV.
Now, this really interests me because ECW 96 is one of those, it was the greatest thing ever. Everyone should have been there. Like 96 specifically seems to be one of those time periods that ECW fans always quote as just like, this was it. Like 97, 98 were good, you know, Rob Van Dam, the Sabu's, etc. But like 96 had like Taz, Sabu, Dreamer, like, you know, beginning of Raven, all this sort of stuff.
And certainly some of those wrestlers are on this card. Some of them are not.
Well,
Quite
the
a lot of them are not on this card in 1996.
Well, the TV show's only an hour long, isn't it?
Yes.
So it's very limited, and like it's week to week it gets a bit spotty.
Well, let me tell you who the champions are at the moment in ECW.
Okay,
Too Cold Scorpio is your current television champion.
makes sense. Yeah.
Total Elimination are the tag team champions, the Eliminators.
Every time Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish do the high-low, I'm like, please, Excalibur, say the thing. Say the thing. Come
Do
on.
it. So that's Simpsons meme, isn't it? Say it.
Exactly, yeah.
And our current world heavyweight champion, ECW, is everyone's favourite cult leader, Raven.
Yeah, cool.
Opening with Joey Styles, ECW chant. The Godfather of Pro Wrestling, Damien Kane and Lady Alexandra are there. Kane, not the terrible mayor of Knoxville, Tennessee, who doesn't understand anything to do with COVID or wars.
Logic in general, it would seem.
But
Yes.
that's basically, they start off having an interview with Joey Styles, and out comes El Porter Ricano at this time.
Is he a cheese?
Well, you think so. And
Like gatto cake? Get it?
oh
Like-
yeah, I like it.
Cool, Max.
Um,
Listen to our Formation of the NWO series. It was like, what, 3 years ago?
but the Devil's favorite demon,
Yeah.
Damien Kane, attacks with a clothesline, suplexes him to the outside as the crown chant for the Sandman. But that's not the actual match. No, the match is Damien Kane with Lady Alexandra versus Mikey Whipwreck.
EC.
Match goes on. Frank and Mikey from the top rope for the 3 count. Mikey Whipwreck goes over.
Cool.
Joey Styles is now on camera and tells us Stevie Richards isn't going to be able to tag with the Blue Meanie against Gangsters, so he's going to be replaced by Stone Cold Chad Austin.
Oh. Right. I don't know who that is.
Not me neither, but it's basically Gangsters versus Blue Meanie and Stone Cold Chad Austin. The
Well,
Gangsters.
If it was BWO doing their stuff, there's going to be parodies of parody sort of thing. So yeah, sure.
So Stone Cold Chad Austin,
Makes
the Gangsters beat the shit out of them, and then they basically issue a challenge to the Eliminators for the tag team championships. Very nice.
Cool.
So even though they've issued a challenge, the Eliminators are out for a tag team title match against the Dark Raiders.
Dark Raiders? Do I know who that is?
Yeah, Billy Black and Billy Black's tag team partner.
These sound like made up names.
Joey Styles is back and he's reviewed what happened at the Big Ass Extreme Bash between Shane Douglas, Sandman, Tommy Dreamer, and Raven.
They're just mocking WCW openly, like their pay-per-view names. It's great fun.
And he tells us that at this stage, Brian Pillman is banned from
Oh.
ECW unless he's willing to wrestle Shane Douglas.
Oh, let's go. Because Pillman's transitioning from one to the next. Oh, we're
Yep.
going to get all this as well.
Hopefully so.
Oh, so good.
And then we get to our main event.
New gen, dude. It's fucking awesome.
Well, you'll enjoy this.
Go on.
Taz with Bill Alfonso
Hmm.
versus Bubba Ray Dudley. Moxley should apologise to the fans. Bad take, Bubba Ray Dudley.
Sure.
With Sign Guy Dudley, Chubby Dudley, Big Dick Dudley. The referee for this match is Paul Richards.
Love it. Awesome. That sounds like a lot of fun. The ECW card sounds a lot better than WCW one on paper. Like, I think watching it, probably the WCW one would be funnier by the sounds of it, especially that tag match with just 6 hostlers just beating the shit out of each other.
Taz mission after 3.5 minutes for the victory.
Yeah, I mean, I could have told you that, but
But then after this, at the end, the show ends.
yeah.
We get various promos at the end. The doctors are talking about Raven's foot injury. Sandman's talking to Missy Hyatt's boobs. JT Smith is talking trash to his long-term enemy, Hack Myers. Hello, Hack Myers.
Right.
Pretty sure that was our friend, the Sandman.
Yeah, sure.
And the Eliminators tell us how they've come up from the projects, and they won't let the gangsters take them back there. And Francine's talking about taking the title back. Sorry, no, that's not Francine. That's my bad notes. The franchise, Shane Douglas.
Oh, Douglas, yeah.
The Francine, Shane Douglas.
Well, you only turned what, 94, 95?
Yeah.
Was that when ECW was formed?
Yeah. And he finishes ECW Hardcore TV talking about how he's going to get the belt back from Raven.
Awesome. Well, we will see how those shows progress as we go along. But that's what they're counter-programming with WrestleMania 12. So it's very interesting to see the caliber of shows that each one.
Yeah, Flair versus Luger makes sense. Taz versus Bubba Ray Dudley makes sense. 2 of your biggest stars in each of the companies.
Yep, absolutely.
But nothing can hold a torch.
So
the build-up rivalry of Brett versus Shawn in the main event of Mania.
on that note, I think I know your answer here, but let's just start with a blanket yes or no
Brett.
type thing. Yeah, who's better, Brett or Sean?
100% Brett.
It's Brett. It's 100% Brett.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, we're such marks of Brett, though.
Bret Hart.
There's at least, I would say, 30% of people listening to this going, fucking idiots. Don't know what they're talking about. Look at Sean selling. Look how much smaller Sean is. Look at Sean's promos. Brett can't cut a promo. Now, we know that's bullshit. Brett's promos are fucking awesome.
Brett's promos are much better than Shawn Michaels' promos.
Oh, that's a statement.
No. Because it's of the story and the structure.
Okay.
Brett was always in it for the story and putting his opponent over.
No one told a better in-ring story than Brett. I don't know about promos. I'm very interested to find out over the next year worth of shows we're doing.
Yeah. But Shawn was selfish in promos. Brett put over his opponent.
Yeah, okay.
Brett elevated, Shawn buried.
Hmm.
So while Shawn promos were funnier, more aggressive, more, oh, that's risque,
Sure.
it was at the detriment of his opponent.
We will no longer say the words.
Yeah.
Blah, blah,
But
blah, blah, blah.
But exactly, but people will always remember him because it's like the DX promo.
Sure. What was that lovely beeping sound?
That's telling me that there's just an update on the in the Scab Blood Bowl League.
Okay. I thought it was looking might be your laptop battery. I was like, we're not losing this pod. This is a good start.
I'm now frantically panicking. Like, no, everything's plugged in.
Okay.
But very quickly as well, before we go on to this, and I like to take listener feedback on board. Last week in our Elimination Chamber podcast, you can go back and listen to it on our archives, World of Wrestling podcast.
They made us watch that 2014 Raw shit for weeks on end. I'm not a big fan of our fans, listeners. That's a bad word.
My colleague Warren, who
Bunch of
lives in
cunts.
Canada. no, Matt Warren is certainly not that. Warren's a lovely
sure.
chap.
I like Canadians.
oh,
It's
yeah.
mainly the Brits I don't like.
The Canadians have got a lot of natural oil. We can all go and live there. But
Get your petrol now, kids. Disappearing soon.
disappearing soon. But
Please, Elon, can we all have electric cars now?
lower the price, please, Mr. Musk. But Warren mentioned to me earlier during one of our.
How are we going to make the electric if we don't have the oil to make the electric tanks? So sorry, go
That's why we've got the sun, right? Oh shit, the sun's burning out. That's what April 2023 will be. We're going to live on the moon.
Yeah, that's gone. We're fucked. It's all good.
But yeah,
We'll just
Warren,
eat each other. It'll be fine. Carry on.
tasty. But Warren listens to the pod and very good, and he's halfway through the Elimination Chamber podcast, which is very, very good.
Hello, Warren. Thank you for listening. That's what we're meant to say, right?
Is this Wrestle Talk teaching you how to do this?
It's my education.
Oh, okay, well, I don't know. But Warren called us out on something, Rich. You know, last week
We get stuff wrong all the time. Go
no,
on.
not.
Please do.
We commented that we didn't like Edge.
It's because he's shit.
Well, Warren's comment was, no, he's not shit. He's Canadian, so he has to like him.
That's a great comment. That's awesome.
So, Edge still sucks, Warren. Sorry. But Brett.
Kenny Omega's also Canadian, so is Chris Jericho. So, yeah, there are good Canadians out there. Brett. I mean, Brett Owen. Fucking hell. Come on.
PC Williams.
Yeah, sure. PCO.
PCO. I mean, exactly. And Jean-Luc, who was the original Mountie, wasn't he?
Yeah,
because of Pierre Oulet is PCO, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
there we go. Magic. Ah. But no one can hold a candle to Brett.
I agree. I'm going to try
From
and keep
Canadian standpoint, from Canadian wrestlers.
I'm talking generally. Like, there's a very short list of guys that I'm just like, I hear their music and it's instant goosebumps. Okay, this is going to be good. It's like Bryan Danielson, Okada, Brett, Omega,
Williams,
Wicked. It's if I hear Rush, like I know what I'm in for, like, and it just gets me excited. Yeah, sure.
Or Heidenreich.
But I'm in. No, definitely not. But I'm into that. Like, a big part of this show for me, and we'll get to it, is we've often talked about how wrestling doesn't have to be this, it doesn't have to be that. It can be multiple variations of things. That's why we love AEW so much. And one of the things, there's a certain section of match that's split into bits. I don't know how to phrase it, but I loved it so much because it was something different and interesting.
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be a match. It doesn't have to be special or whatever. It could be just interesting and weird. And I love that about this show. And I'm rambling. So let's move on. So, the other thing I wanted to propose was that we're in 96. Yeah.
Yep.
Everyone talks about the Attitude Era starting 98. So we're 2 years away from it. How much Attitude Era do we see as we progress throughout this year?
The Attitude Era starts at King of the Ring when Austin wins it.
Yeah, I think
some
so
argue
too.
It starts at the end of our journey. Well, no, because
could do, yeah. But it's looking at those elements. Like, are there half-naked ladies? Are we seeing extreme blood and guts and violence and stuff? Not the Southern wrestling type, but the Attitude Era type stuff. I mean, are we seeing Russo bits coming in already? And so I think that'd be a really interesting journey to take and just keep that in the back of our minds almost, because 96 people talk tons of shit about New Gen and stuff. And I know we kind of love it and we've covered bits of it. Never really this time period for WWF.
The good thing about this is I know I will enjoy this more than Raw during the Attitude Era.
Mate. Yeah, absolutely.
And certainly Raw during the reality era.
Yeah, sure.
But on the subject of Russo, the key point here will be Sonny. Genuinely, from this point forth, that will tell you when Attitude is really starting. Yeah. Sonny's exposure as probably coming in as a manager with Chris Candido as the Body Donners.
Kip and Skip, whatever they're called.
And then transitioning over to commentator, backstage interviewer,
how skimpy will the clothes become as we progress over this year,
Exactly. I mean, and then several years later, which we won't get to, LOD 2000.
I remember popping at the time, but that, That's one other thing I really wanted to mention. I can't remember what it was. Maybe I'll think of it as we go along. Fuck it, who cares? So, first episode in, I say we just play the full intro.
Of course. Let's do it.
It is the dream of the challenger to become champion. The crowning achievement in a lifetime of yearning. It is the dream of the champion to aspire to excellence, his legacy indelibly etched in the annals of time. Shawn Michaels, the confident challenger, a maverick who spits in the face of adversity. Bret Hart, a triumph of tenacity, the mighty ring general who stands in defiance of defeat. Tonight, for one illustrious hour in the Iron Man match, we will witness their passion, applaud their heroics, marvel at their gift to enthrall. Two craftsmen engaged in an extraordinary athletic event. Two men bound by the dream. After 60 grueling minutes, one man, exhausted, will have his arm raised high, the quest realized, the challenge overcome. One man, expended, will breathe loneliness. Unwilling to surrender, he will have been stripped of the dream.
beautiful, simple, slow motion, black and white clips of wrestling. Gotta love this time period so much. But the person that made this, or wrote this intro, I should say, loves alliteration. I've noted a few down for your consideration. Challenger, champion, and crowning. Legacy, indelibly confident challenger. Maverick, adversity. Triumph, tenacity. Defiance and defeat. Illustrious Iron Man match. Oh, that's a good one. We will witness engaged, extraordinary, challenge overcome, surrender stripped. Like the whole, the phrasing. Vince was on fire when he wrote this one.
This wasn't, see, this voiceover at the beginning was palatable because as we get through it, voiceovers were taken over by
killer intro, got me really hyped.
Really. And as you said, just the slow-mo black and white. Shawn Michaels doing his like arms out spinning in the middle of the ring. I was like, okay, I'm in. And you know what was really nice about this show? I was really looking forward to watching it. Like after you went last week, I was like, I'm going to start watching this now. I'm very excited.
I was actually really excited to sit down and watch this show.
I think the thing is with this run of shows, it's because, I mean, as we'll get to in the opening match, there were faces. There's someone who was a face in this show who I had no idea. I couldn't even remember they would ever been a face. Yoko.
Oh,
I don't ever recall Yoko ever being a face.
Even with the Owen stuff, he wasn't really a face.
No,
he was still
a
heel,
heel,
wasn't he? Yeah.
And
I hadn't considered it.
Following through this time period, it's going to be great to do it, and we get to see the actual development and the attention, almost firing of Steve Austin as the ringmaster with the $1 million belt coming through at this time period. So, yeah, should we get into it?
So, it's 1996.
How old are we at this stage?
10. It's WrestleMania. We're in person. We've got the opportunity to do it. Ready? Oh, whoa, WrestleMania. Yeah, let's go.
Fuck you, COVID. You don't exist anymore. Someone's flicked a switch.
Oh, just hearing the music. You hear that at the beginning, it kicks in.
Do you think they'll bring it back at 40? Because WWE do lots of different
idiots. They don't know how to market stuff anymore.
Wait a minute, 1 billion turnover.
I know. But this instant goosebumps.
Yeah.
Like, I was in for it. And then you see the animated puke copter coming in. I'm like, gimmicks! This is our gimmick! So good.
We were lacking a blimp. If we had a blimp, we would have absolutely nailed it. Hit the sweet spot for me.
Fucking A, man. Oh, so much fun to be able to sing that in person. I've been waiting to do that for ages. Cut into a pact of the pond, which is the Arrowhead Pond in Anaheim, California, which is now the Honda Center. Boo, home to the Anaheim Ducks.
Quack.
But Ducks fly together. Gordon
of course
Bombay.
they do. They migrate sensibly.
Yeah, exactly. Gordon Bombay, hockey legend. Have you seen Mighty Ducks?
No.
Good stuff. Someone else.
That sounds like a movie.
Your Canadian friend would have got that joke. Warren?
Yes.
Hello, Warren. Gordon Bombay is a hockey legend, isn't he? I'm just waiting for his response. The attendance for a WrestleMania, 18,852.
At the time, I think that was quite good, though. So if you think like they've been in the Garden, they get like, what's it, 15,000 at a Garden?
It's not as much as I ever think it is.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Which
I think it can be less. I think it can be down to 10K.
Wait a minute, were you looking at the recent house show figures?
Wow, yeah.
With the secret surprise opponent for Brock Lesnar.
The recent Raw figures, to be fair. But
again, I slate Raw. I do. But they make a fuck ton of money. So it's not for me at the moment, but they know what they're doing.
I was just about to say, I don't have to watch it, but I kind of do. It's kind of my job. But, people aren't forced to watch it. It's fine. It is what it is. 1996 Raw was good fun. We'll find out, though, as we go along. We are live on pay-per-view. Obviously, we're
Premium Live
network. Yeah, premium. Thank you very much. So, we watched it on the network.
Yes.
Did you notice the 2 matches that were cut?
I didn't notice the match that were cut.
So, there are 2 matches missing. Did I write them down? Come on, Rich, from a few hours ago. Please say you wrote them down. If you just pop onto Cage Match for me.
I'm just going to go and see the card.
Thank you. So there's 2 matches missing on the network. I'm pretty sure they were dark. but I don't know. I wondered whether you could tell me because you may have watched this at the time.
I did watch this at the time.
Okay. This is all relatively new to me in terms of I know what happens. I've seen shows from around this time period, but I didn't. I started watching like 98, so this was like 2 years before my fandom.
So there's a Body Donners match versus the Godwins.
Mhm.
Don't mess with the country boy, country boy, country boy.
But more importantly,
Ooh, it isn't listed there, Rich.
what's the other match?
No. That's
Do you not see it?
no.
Okay, I know this one off the top of my head. The match that's missing from this show is the Nacho Man
Versus the Huckster, because they made mention of it on the commentary.
Yeah. So, you know, the Jim Cornette spiels, they did the whole mocking of WCW having the old guy, the retirement home, etc., etc.
Yeah.
These two guys had a match at WrestleMania 12. Now, I don't know who was under the guises as such or whether they broadcast this. I tried to find out, didn't say it was listed as dark on the Cage Match website. It just said these two matches happened at WrestleMania 12. So when it kicks into not those matches, I was a bit like, I kind of wanted to see the Body Donners wrestle and see if they were any good.
I
know
wonder.
they were
I mean,
good,
the Body Donners were good.
they're fucking awesome.
Yeah, Chris Candido's in there.
Top rope powerbomb, dude.
I don't remember much of this. Oh crikey, the Scab League's going really mental this
Stop
evening.
your Warhammer updates.
But yeah, I never saw that at the time. I think, in fairness, when I was watching it on what would have been Sky One when they had WWF Superstars and Wrestling Challenge at the time,
Nice.
I think, like leading up to Raw, and this was the time when like Hogan and Savage had jumped ship. Get the feeling on UK TV they had cut those scenes
Oh, really?
because I never recall seeing them.
Okay. I definitely had to go back and watch them.
Yeah.
Like, they were never part of my lexicon or wherever.
Yeah, the first time I remember seeing them was when it was the rise and fall of.
I used the word lexicon wrong. Please continue.
Yeah, I was just skimming over it.
I
But I
appreciate
think it
it.
was when they did the Monday Night Wars DVD.
Yeah.
I think that's the first time that I came across the Huckster and Billionaire Ted. Because I think it would have resonated. It triggered something.
I'm trying to think. Like, I remember Sean revamped it to mock Hulk Hogan before their infamous SummerSlam match where Sean oversells like crazy. But like,
I mean, that is a mild understatement of oversell.
sure. But like, I seem to remember these were a thing. They were kind of like infamous in the community boards I used to post on and such. You know what I mean? So I definitely seen them, but not at the time. So 31st of March, 1996. I love when WrestleMania was in March still because it's near my birthday, so it always felt more special to me. Again, like I said, I was 10 years old, 2 years before I got cable. So this is all kind of new to me.
Yeah.
You were 12, 13?
I would have been 12 at the time. Yeah.
Cool. How much WWF had you watched up until this point?
I'd watched from Rumble 91.
Okay, so like, yeah, a good chunk, 5 years.
Yeah.
Nice. So you
Sticker
really
book
had the
collection
background and everything.
in my front room.
I kind of already knew this, but I thought I'd ask for the rest
in my front room, I've got my only ever completed sticker book, my Merlin WWF sticker book, which include MVP being in there, which was when it was Brooklyn Brawler as a baseball player, which I think then.
Oh, not Montavious Porter.
No, I didn't collect stickers when the current MVP was there.
That's what I was like, wait, what?
But I think they called him MVP in the UK sticker book, but I think in the US one he was called Abe Knuckleball Schwartz.
Yeah, nice. Because he had the
There we go.
baseball gimmick, didn't he? Yeah. So commentary tonight is by Vince McMahon. And Jerry Lawler's also here.
Jerry Lawler when he's at an appropriate age to go out with 18-year-olds.
Well, yeah, you say that. He's wearing a jacket without a shirt. And I'm like, you may as well have a neon sign on your head that says, beware, kids, run away. Like,
You do realize some of that was my old wrestling manager gear when I'd wear a suit jacket and no shirt.
but you're not just sitting in commentary talking. You're out there doing gimmick and shit. You know what
Evidently,
I mean?
you've never seen me commentate at SCPW shows when I had to wrestle as well.
No, just commentating.
Oh, yeah. Well, I sometimes...
Because Jerry Lawler ain't getting in the ring at any point soon.
Oh, he doesn't get to have his mania moment until he loses to Michael Cole. Boo.
To be fair, he would wrestle though, but it's still funny to call him a pedo, so I'm just going to move on. The pay-per-view buy rate was 1.2 relative, whatever the fuck that means.
1.2 with your family.
Yeah, it's relative to 1.2, so that's the pay-per-view buy rate.
Yeah.
Is it people? Is it ratings? Is it Nielsen? Who knows?
No idea.
Ratings have just gone beyond me at this point. I don't understand what any of them mean anymore.
Nobody
really.
cares about ratings. They only care about YouTube views and advertising money.
It's like SmackDown has twice the viewers that Dynamite has, but Dynamite has the right advertisers, so therefore, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I don't give a shit. Can we just watch the wrestling and enjoy it, please? Like,
and as a side note, Dynamite doesn't have the right advertisers because WWE makes $1 billion a year through their content creation.
But AEW's good.
And so is WWE's marketing team.
I like that you added marketing team. That was great. Holy shit, the crowd is absolutely pumped.
Because
we cut into the arena and it's just like kids going mental. It's so much fun, man.
It just makes me a bit sad for this year's 2-Night Mania.
I have no interest whatsoever in this.
I will obviously watch it. It's Mania.
Of course. I'll be excited on the day.
I will certainly be excited for night one.
That felt like watching that Royal Rumble from 2 months ago that I was really excited for, and then was just like, well, that was a waste of 5 fucking hours.
Hey guys, we've got a match with Steve Austin. He can't wrestle. We've got a segment with Steve Austin.
Fat Austin's going to walk down the ring.
Oh, Austin's not fat at the moment.
He's going to kick some dude in the balls, stunner him. 1, 2, 3. Bye, Kev. See you later.
It does confuse me a little bit. It's like, oh, we've got to have a battle royal because we've not got enough space for everyone on the card. And like Seth Rollins is standing there going, 2 nights of Mania and I don't have a mat. What did I do? You knocked up Becky Lynch and you took her out during the pandemic, you piece of shit. That's what Vince is doing.
Yeah, maybe so, man. It's weird times, isn't it? Like, they've just got Brock and Roman, and it's like everything else is like, we'll book something else underneath it. It'll be fine.
But we've got Ronda in judo gear.
Yeah, everyone cares about Ronda, don't they? Yeah.
And Liv Morgan in Guest House Paradiso Catsuit. I care about that.
I really want Liv Morgan to win something someday.
She's in a tag match now, Rhea Ripley.
Like,
that makes sense.
She's so primed to win the belt, and they're just like, just do this instead. You'll be fine.
But they can't have a go against Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair because they've also got, they've actually got a storyline that's almost come from SummerSlam. So well done for the women for not for people ignoring the women and for going, oh shit, yeah, title match. And then Ronda's also wrestling at Mania. I wonder who picked that. Especially she's probably gone, I'm main eventing, right? No, Rowan and Brock are. Fuck's sake.
But I'm winning, right?
I'm gonna. I put her over last time. Actually, I think you'll find Becky. She put Becky. No,
I'm pretty sure you kicked out Ronda, you fucking prick. Like, you didn't take that pinball.
Can I have the vomit copter again, please, for my Mania entrance? No, Charlotte.
Yeah, good old knacker Liv Morgan's got. Had to get in. Vince McMahon, welcome to the show. Do you want to do Vince's voice? Can your throat handle it? Or
probably not. No.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
Welcome everyone to WrestleMania.
Yeah, considering I basically had like an asthma attack last week's show. If I get through this and then do the rest of the pod, let's see. Welcome everyone to Anaheim, California. Welcome to the Anaheim Pond. That's a good word for Vince to say. Pond. And welcome to the greatest spectacle, stupendous. Sorry, I had to get one in. Spectacle and sports entertainment in the world today. The spootiest of spooty pyro goes above the ring. It is a beautiful WrestleMania. There you go.
I'm Jerry Lawler.
I'm Jerry Lawler. Boo, 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 boo. Considering all the intros we've talked about over the years and how we've analysed how shit Michael Cole is, how bad the TNA ones were, this is perfect. Simple to the point. Vince sounds amazing on commentary in '96.
Vince, I know you weren't a fan of it. I quite enjoyed Vince on Pat McAfee.
I enjoyed the entertainment value. When I started to actually break down what he was saying, it made fuck all sense.
Oh, what?
You can't have a positive, because if you have a positive, then you're not looking at the negative. But if you ignore that negative, then the positive becomes a negative. And that negative becomes just like
Steiner maths.
Yeah, exactly.
But I like to think like, he was like, well, my mother lived till 110. I don't need to worry about succession planning.
I'm not going anywhere. This is my company. I might give it to one of my kids. I might not give it to one of my kids. Fuck you, people. You don't get to choose. I'm Vince McMahon. I'm not going to die.
But in fairness,
the balls on Pat McAfee to be like, are you going to die soon? Pretty much. It's like unbelievable.
I don't think anyone else would be able to get away with it. And I like the fact he's like made mention to it going, yeah, Michael Cole's a horrible person. The guy almost got me fired on my first day.
That's the only good thing about that interview for me. Sorry, one of the best things about that interview, I should say, is when they go, so Michael Cole, oh, awful human being. Such a good response. And then to double down once he's putting Michael Cole over as well. Oh, yeah, Vince is a riot. Like, can you imagine working for the prick? I'd be great. That'd be awful. You'd never get a straight answer. You couldn't understand a fucking thing he said. Like,
You mean like working in most places in the real world?
mate,
You're very lucky you work in somewhere nice where you do get a straight answer.
Yeah, maybe so. Well, he's a fucking awesome boss, I will say.
Yeah.
Just gave me a raise. What a lovely man.
Let's hope none of your restaurant colleagues listen to this and go, why haven't I got a raise?
I think everyone got a raise. So we all got new contracts because like they had to. So the contracts Ollie was working on for years.
Oh my God, you didn't have like the rumour mill going that you were going to go to Give Me Sport. We're poaching. Is Laurie going to rock up and Give Me Sport?
I don't think that's an issue. Let's move on. So Vinnie McMahon and Lawler, who isn't wearing a shirt under his jacket, just to clarify,
Player.
are standing at ringside and they run down the card. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. They are very excited. Kid with a AAA sign behind Vince. Did you see this?
And that was young murder clown.
Yeah, fucking A it was. It's time! It's time!
It's Hall of Fame Vader time.
Yeah! Cut to the entranceway. And I'm like, oh, hang on. It's that entranceway. The Team Chaos faction, beautiful purple coffin thing, you know?
Absolutely beautiful, interesting. The one which we get at 13 when we get the glass shatter through the entrance tunnel.
Oh, I love it so much.
This was, and again, right, I love the really fancy Dan Mania sets. They've gone silly now where they've just got their video digital wall boards bullshit,
They
which I'm not a
suck.
fan of.
Yeah.
The best one, as we've said several times, was the giant roller coaster,
Yeah, absolutely.
which was great. But even this
the
entrance,
massive New York one with the bridge and
Yeah,
stuff, with the rest of
beautiful.
the Undertaker entrance, like, oh my God, it's so good.
but this clean, crisp Mania entrance with the tunnel through the Chaos Coffin.
Yeah, the little L shape to walk to the ring.
Yeah.
You know where, is it 14, they have the DX band?
Yep.
Like on the corner, it's that if you don't know what I'm talking about, yeah, it's just really, really cool. Just adds that little dynamic thing of them coming out like a baseball stadium entrance or something. It's just that little bit more special almost.
I think because they ditched the Roman numerals the next year because for 13 was WrestleMania 13,
Oh, okay.
and then they went back to Roman numerals until they get to
XIV.
WrestleMania 2000.
Yeah,
and
sure,
then
sure.
they got X7 after that.
I love this entranceway so much. It's absolutely
Beautiful.
beautiful.
Yeah.
So our first match of the night, Tax, is a six-man tag team match. I tried to be nice to him. Anyway, of Ahmed Johnson.
Pearl River Plunge. I didn't know if there was like a gimmick. I didn't know what I was supposed to do.
Just your response.
I mean, Ahmed Johnson was like
I would do it for every match. Just this first
Ahmed
one.
Johnson, like the night before, had won a Slammy for the best newcomer.
Jake Roberts.
Hero. What a great promo.
God level wrestler.
DDT. Everyone loves it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yokozuna.
I mean, they'll always say it for everyone who goes in the Hall of Fame who dies. Best big man in the business.
Sure. They are versus Camp Cornette, the bi version of Jim Cornette. Surely someone must have picked up on this
I
name
enjoyed
at some
that.
point.
I enjoyed that.
Thank you very much. Of Owen Hart.
Hooray!
One of my all-time favorites. The British Bulldog.
Hooray!
Strong personal attachment to both of us, I'm sure.
Because he's going to win whether he wants to or not.
Yeah, he's bizarre. And Big Van Vader, just called Vader at this time. And they're oh, sorry.
Love Vader. Vader,
Yeah, man.
Yoko. These are the
Vader
big...
used to terrify me as a kid. One of the
Really?
only him and Kane are the only two that really scared me as a kid.
I think for me, Bam Bam still slightly has it over Vader
Ooh,
for
yeah,
me.
Yeah, Bam Bam in ring. Oh
But-
my god,
yeah.
even out of ring promos and stuff.
Yeah.
Vader's shouty promos though. Big purple Vader screaming at the camera.
Angry stuff. And again,
Works.
Yoko, just from a nostalgia standpoint, I always go back to it, like Royal Rumble. I think it was Rumble '94, Undertaker casket match. Seeing the terrible spirit of the Undertaker go up through the video wall, I was like, oh,
Terrible? What do you mean terrible? It was amazing.
best, simply the fucking best.
Like Yoko was really before my time. I came in 98, typical like Attitude Era kid. But the matches we've gone back and seen, he's one of those guys that carries matches. Like when he's wrestling Luger and stuff. Like we know Luger is not good. I don't care what you say, Tax. He's not good.
I loved his tweet, the one you sent
Yeah,
me
that's
the other
funny.
day, Luger doing banter.
The person he is now seems to be very entertaining and very grounded and everything. And this time,
The best thing about
But-
Yokozuna for me was like I
on.
used to try and collect those Hasbro wrestling figures.
Yeah.
And I remember that when Earthquake and Typhoon came out, it was amazing because you could move their legs so that you could do the giant whoopsie.
nice.
Amazing. But then Yoko came out because all the wrestlers, regardless of those 6 foot tall, 5 foot tall, were the same height and width. Yoko came out. Wide, giant sumo wrestling figure from Hasbro.
Do you think about
Unbelievable.
Big Van Vader?
Yeah.
Right. I think of him as like one of the bigger guys. You see him next to Yoko in '96 in this match. Vader's half the size of Yoko.
Yeah.
Yoko is not just big; he's a house.
He is
you know?
enormous.
It's a bit worrying.
I don't know if this was
knowing what happens. You know what I mean?
because I think with Yoko, he was going for a phase where he wants to be the heaviest person. I'm remembering that somewhere where he was like, I want to get up to 600 pounds. I want to do this, this, and this.
Sure.
And the fact, as I know we've said it before on previous shows, but the fact he died in the UK and having to have the whole, how are we going to get the poor lad home?
Yeah.
It's awful. But seeing him here, the prospect of him going against Vader, plus having sort of Owen and Jake Roberts mixed in here, Ahmed Johnson is also present.
We were talking about people working around Rousey's arm last week.
Yeah.
It's like Ahmed Johnson. It's just working around him in this match, it feels like.
We're just going to call him Ronda's arm.
So, Ronda's arm. No, there is a quick video package. Thank God. Nearly every match tonight has some sort of video package to explain the story.
Yeah.
Great WWF production, even in '96. Really, really good. Yoko was managed by Corny. Yoko fired Corny, or Camp Corny, as we should call him here. Yoko squashed a balloon to intimidate Corny.
That'll learn him.
Not sure about that one. As the match goes on, commentary also explained that if Yoko's team wins, he gets 5 minutes alone with Jim Cornette. I
Now-
think.
Yep. So
Okay.
as soon as they announced that, I was like, well, the faces are going over. It's Mania. But I know the rules of Mania. Up until bloody,
Yep.
what was it, WrestleMania 16, the face always goes over. That's how Mania works.
6-person tag to start the show. Heel manager gets his comeuppance to
Yeah.
get everyone a lovely, positive start to the show,
But then also, let's throw the curveball in. We do have an hour-plus main event and a 3-hour pay-per-view.
True,
So,
very true.
We can rip up the schedule.
Before we get into this amazing match, so we talked about New Gen, kind of coming from the Golden Era into the New Gen, going into Attitude Era. You can kind of tell in how the ring setup is here, because I don't know about you, but it kind of caught me off guard a little bit. And then it's the light blue canvas with the dark blue WrestleMania 12 logo, and then kind of like watermarked logo that made it just look a bit messy and kind of a
Yeah.
bit dirty, to be totally honest. Red, white, and blue ropes.
USA.
It's WrestleMania.
There's probably a war going on at some point.
96. Falklands?
Oh, this is going to make my world history look terrible. Gulf War? That was 94, wasn't it? Gulf War? People aren't here to listen about war history, especially given the current climate. Let's move on.
Yeah, well, okay. But black ring skirt with a WrestleMania 12 logo, not blue. Black WWF turnbuckles, but with the New Gen yellow logo on.
Which looked lovely.
Bright blue ring posts. It's transitional WWE.
It's basically you've let your child dress itself, and that's how I
Yeah.
describe the ring.
It's like they know they want to do black and red and gold in the future, or black and white or black and gold eventually. But they've got this blue stuff left over. They're like, well, we've got to use it.
Yeah.
It's WrestleMania.
We don't like wastage in this world.
Exactly.
Even then, WWE were concerned of their carbon footprint.
It's like it's like 6 months ago. Vince went, well, let's order the black and white ring with the black ropes or the red ropes of Raw and stuff. And they've got like a week before Mania, and the guys come along going, we couldn't get the blue ring post, the black ring post in time. So
What?
it's gone,
You didn't order it on Prime?
Yeah, exactly. It'd be interesting to see how this kind of like presentation changes.
Yeah, I think that's
on
the
the,
exciting, because you said if we're moving into the dawn of the Attitude Era,
Yeah.
it has to change. And I think you'll notice it because obviously as we did the NWO storyline, or probably as we look at some of these Raws, remember some of the results of that 10-week run that we did
Sure.
as we go through it. So it'll be interesting to see as they are modernizing their presentation. As a quick one
Go
on the subject of modernizing presentation, do you find it strange when companies go to try and change their logo, and when they change their logo, what they change it to, they think it's going to be better, and it actually misspells their name?
Sure. You have something in mind?
No, well, I'm going to be very careful how I say it. It's nothing to do with the company I work for, but another software company,
right,
may have
Microsoft,
Microsoft, have
Apple's,
have put forward their new logo at the patent office, or
Right,
patent
okay.
office, depending how you say it.
Sure.
And in their title, they've got the letter G and they've got a letter S. But what they've done with their logo, I might have mixed those up to add to confusion.
Okay.
What they've done with their modern logo, the S looks like an S. The G looks like an S.
They're called the SS.
No. Who do you think I work for? Some kind of fucking furniture operation?
Do you know who the SS are, right?
I thought you said DSS.
No. As in the SS. As in, like, you know.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, because they would be the SG.
Wish it was a video podcast, sorry.
They would be the SG, wouldn't they? Because they've changed the G to look like an S. So instead of
I've lost track of this, Gambit. What's going on?
but branding, like, because obviously,
Sure,
yeah. Why do companies not actually look at what they're fucking doing?
Yeah, so...
Think of a herb beginning with letter S and then add in someone's age. Oh, there we go. Age. So age. Sage.
Okay.
Sage.
Yes, Sage. Oh, okay. Yeah.
They're trying to update their logo. And if what they've put in the patent office is incorrect, if they've got a lovely new S in green, then a letter A, then what their G looks like, they're trying to be modern, but it looks like they've just done another S, so it's now called Sassy.
Sassy.
Do you like my Sassy software? I don't know what accent I'm using either.
It's fine. Yoko's in the ring. It's all good.
Oh, Fuji on the outside waving an American flag.
Okay. So two things. Firstly, Yoko comes out in like a silk dressing gown, looking very Samoan,
Sexual chocolate.
with the Japanese generic music. Because as he's wrestling, a wild Fuji appears with an American flag, and you're like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Did you just refer to him as a wild Fuji?
Yeah, he just appears out of nowhere. He's not in the intro. He's not anywhere. They don't talk about him. Cornette was managing this guy a few weeks ago. Like,
Fuji's maybe this is the sort of their reunification, but
yeah, but they don't talk about it. He's just there.
bloody
So
Fuji,
stupid.
bloody working himself into a shoot.
It's great. It made me laugh so much. Like the opening of WrestleMania, you've got this lovely reunion of Fuji and Yoko.
On the subject, like stuff WWF had left behind, we've got these blue ring posts. Oh look, we've got Duggan's flag. Can you use Duggan's
And
flag?
Mr. Fuji, what's he doing here? Check him in.
Was this the first? No, it wasn't. Was it? This wasn't the first Mania without Hogan, because
God. So no, 92, 93.
he 10 was the first one without Hogan, wasn't it? Because that was Brett Luger in the main.
Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously he's in WCW now. Because the Huckster. There you go. Sorry.
Indeed.
Correcting my own stupid points.
Sorry. Just on the subject of music, when we're talking about Yoko's music, did you notice for the faces, they played Yoko's music, then Jake's music, and then Ahmed Johnson's music as they walked in?
Yeah.
They kind of did a little bit of a mashup. I was like, that's a really nice touch. I like that.
Yeah. Well
Well
all
done,
the faces
Mr.
have to get their
Sandman.
entrance.
Sure.
Jim Johnson will need his royalties for all three.
So, all three faces take some heat during the bulk of the match. Yoko, Ahmed, and Vader. I feel like we've used up 3 hot tags in an opener at Mania. Maybe not the smartest move, to be totally fair.
It's only a 5-match card. 4-match card, technically, if you include the Hollywood Brawl.
Sure. Owen bumping about. It's just like, he's the best. There's a bit where Ahmed Johnson comes in to give Owen a clothesline, and Owen's bumped about 3 meters before Ahmed gets there. He's like, I'm not taking anything from you. And you're like, I love Owen so much.
Ahmed Johnson. But he was like the prototype of the next gen. big lad,
Yeah,
muscly, great look, great physique, strong, hurty, just what you needed in the new gen.
Yeah, you could list maybe 20 guys, Heidenreichs, yeah.
Yeah, but Ahmed Johnson actually
That's
had a look about him.
Sure. I remember like seeing him in 98 even and being like, wow, this guy's got something.
And his feud with
Proper
Goldust was
plunge.
really fun.
Yeah,
Goldust
sure.
tried to touch his cock. Get off me!
Plenty of that coming up tonight.
Yeah.
Power of plunge though, awesome.
Yeah.
And little tape around his muscles and
Oh,
such.
yeah.
Yeah, go over.
Not
with me.
hiding anything.
Big muscly dark skinned man. Oh, I love it. Wild American sympathizer, Mr. Fuji appears. Like that American sympathizer, yeah, using WWE's terminology. Yeah, I love it. Yoko gets the final hot tag. 4 hot tags. An opener at WrestleMania.
Only tag match on the card, right?
Wow, now you say it. Is it? I think it is.
Yeah. 5-match card.
No tag belt match here.
Busy.
Yeah, weird for this period of WrestleMania. They always had the tag belts.
Who were
at
the
WrestleMania.
tag champs at this time? Ooh, interesting.
Ooh.
I'll have a look at this time.
I'm going to bet on something like Quebecers or Demos or...
They were vacant.
Ah, okay.
And that's what the opening the dark match for the tag belts was. The dark match was for the tag belts.
Oh, does it say who won?
The Body Donners.
Okay, cool. That makes sense because they quickly...
Oh, that was it because they'd come to the end of a tournament. So
right.
the Body Donners beat the Bushwhackers. Best thing I heard during the week, by the way, as someone described AEW's JD Drake as Bushwhacker Kevin Owens.
That's brilliant. That's really good.
I'm not going to go through the whole thing because I've
That's fine,
peeked
that's
at JD Drake.
JD Drake's awesome. I love that guy. Did not work against Keith Lee though.
No.
Like Keith Lee needs to wrestle smaller guys.
Yeah, should put in the other one from Private Party, Marcus Quinn.
Sure, yeah. He could still have big Hoss matches like they did it for NXT and stuff, but like this just wasn't the one. Like, Jobber Hoss guy is like,
Yeah. Danhausen earlier posted a picture of Wardlow's got like the big gold ring he got from the ladder match.
Sure.
And Danhausen posted, is Wardlow now Ring of Honor champion?
The dumbest comedy is just it's the best. I love that House.
I think the curse part of Ricky Starkson in the ladder match though didn't work because they just went back to the same spot. It was like Tony was like TK was like,
yeah,
get Danhausen in somewhere.
it's time to now start to utilize Danhausen, not just have him curse people. Like, you can still curse people around again, but like just
cursing Uno, his friend.
yeah, sure.
What are you doing? I'm your friend.
It's a fun thing just to have.
Yeah.
He can be so much more. I hope he doesn't just become one little gimmick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, Yoko does a splash in the corner. Vince shouts, "Banzai!" Pretty sure that's racist.
Not the right move.
Exactly. Jake teases the DDT a few times. Eventually hits it on Owen because, of course, he hits it on Owen. Owen's walking around the match going, Jake. We're gonna do it, yeah. We're gonna do the DDT. Owen's just the best.
Bulldog said he wanted to take it. Fuck the Bulldog.
Bulldog, get out of the way! Davey, what are you doing? That's mine. I'm doing it. I've got a match with Jake Roberts. Cornette in to take a DDT for funsies. But Vader jumps in about an hour after Jake locks in the DDT, but he gets there eventually to stop it and to hit the Vader bomb on Jake for the 1, 2, 3.
Hang on, the heels of one when the managers
Yeah.
was.
My one note here is, well, that's a way to start WrestleMania.
Still enjoyed it though because I was still
Yeah,
up for it after the
it's fun.
video package.
Yeah, sure.
And you said it had everything you needed. It had a couple of spots in it. It had the DDT. The manager was in peril. The heels probably needed to win based on the rest of the card.
Yeah, I think Mania, you give the fans a face pop to start, and then you can start to do your heel things.
Yeah.
And such, but it was all right. It was a good laugh.
I enjoyed it.
Silly 6-person tag didn't really mean very much. but
Nice to see 5 of the wrestlers in there.
yeah, 4 hot tags. Vince tells us we're about to see a one-of-a-kind event. ... For sure. Cut to a hype package, voiced over by Mr. Monotone himself, Michael Cole.
At this stage, Michael Cole was a complete war correspondent, and Roddy Piper and Goldust have been having a horrible time. But this match was only booked from memory a couple of weeks beforehand because I think Goldust was originally supposed to be wrestling Scott Hall.
He was, yeah.
There we go. So the memory is still right. Yeah.
There's a very good interview of Goldust talking about this on doing an Inside the Ropes tour with Kenny.
Loggins.
I think it's McSomething?
Macintosh.
What's his name?
Kenny, it's Macintosh.
Is it?
Yeah, because he did the Inside the Ropes guy.
Yeah, he does the interviews.
Yeah, I'm
like,
pretty sure it's Kenny Macintosh. Kenny from Inside the Ropes.
Yeah, Kenny from Inside the Ropes, where Goldie talks about this match in depth. Like for 15 minutes, he goes on a monologue about this. Like, he's taking a few bumps to the head, so he gets a few bits wrong. We'll forgive him for that. But I would very, very highly recommend you go look at them. Highlights. It was meant to be Goldust versus Razor in Miami on remote broadcast into Anaheim.
Oh, okay.
Because obviously Miami, Razor, Ramon character, etc., etc. But WCW, so Razor's over there now. It was always going to be one take shot. They can't redo it because they'd hired a bunch of extras and set up all the catering and stuff. And they're like, "Look, this is all we've got. You do what you do. If you fuck it up, you fuck it up. You just continue."
And they did.
Absolutely. Goldie was not meant to get any attacks in, just one nut shot. Where Goldie will drive off and clip Piper's car was the idea. But Piper kicked his ass for real, as Goldust put it. And you can seriously see he takes a baseball bat and goes, bosh, over Goldie's head to start the match. You're like, what the fuck? I guess we should talk about what the match is, by the way.
It's a Hollywood backward brawl. Backlot brawl.
You got it right the first time, yeah.
Got one take. We've hired extras.
Yeah. Of Rowdy Roddy Piper versus Goldust.
The interim president of the WWE, WWF at the time, Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Indeed, yeah. So they're basically on a back lot, so at the back of where movies are made, in Hollywood, California. A thing as I described, it has some catering, there's some cars and a few extras kind of going, yeah,
there's a fight, don't phone the police.
Exactly.
We did it for the NWO.
And so basically what happened is that Bruce, Vince, Goldust, Piper all got in a jet, all went to California and filmed this about 2 weeks before Mania to blow the kayfabe or whatever. And so the whole time, Piper and Goldust wouldn't talk to each other because they didn't want to, because they were just like, no, we'll just do it on the day sort of thing. But like Bruce and Vince would tell them what to do and how to do it. And this is how this all came about. You can kind of tell because they had fuck all planned. Like they did have a chat before, as Goldie put it. But yeah. Anyway, so Goldust KOs himself on the dumpster.
Oh, it was fucking awful.
So when he goes headfirst into the dumpster, like it's solid. He thought it would give, and he just didn't test it beforehand. It was like literally knocked myself out. Vince didn't want any blading, so Goldust went to Piper. Just hit me really hard. It was like, okay.
But I suppose the reason why Vince, not only just for sponsors and everything for No Blood Anywhere at Mania, but also the continuity of filming something 2 weeks in advance and going, just going to have to open that up every day, Goldie. What?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a fair point, to be fair. And it was there was a big thing about it whereby Goldust was talking about they had to get like the makeup exactly the same when they came into like the latter section of this show and everything. And yeah, so it's kind of crazy. So when they're doing the Piper trying to bust open Goldie hard way by punching above the eyebrow like you've seen guys do before and everything, Piper just punches Goldust in the middle of the forehead as hard as he can, as you could hear. And as you can see, and more importantly, hear on this pay-per-view, because there is a bit where Piper mounts Goldust in the car, and all you hear is as hard as you can, just like, oh my god, he broke his fucking face.
Now, did Goldie go into at any point during his interview why he felt Piper went so stiff on this?
It was a mutual agreement between the two.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they literally wanted to like do it as hard as they could, sort of thing. And I think there's either some legitimate homophobia issue with Piper, or I feel like some sort of instance happened in the past with him with a gay human being of some sort, and that there definitely seems to be some trepidation, heat, whatever in interviews I've seen with Piper. I'm assuming you've seen this as well. No one ever said what it was. He never clearly said it. There were some accusations thrown around, but who really fucking knows, man, to be honest.
And this is the thing as well, at that time in like 96, it's nice how our world has changed for the better in this instance, sort of inclusivity. And
like, I'm joking about some of the stuff that's happening in this match. There's some really horrible homophobia stuff about it as well.
Loads.
Yeah.
And one, they would never do it today, obviously, for obvious reasons.
Sure.
But you could tell, I mean, I know we joked about Ahmed Johnson, but Goldust was invested in this character, this androgynous character.
100%. He is so in.
Yeah.
He's 100% in. It might be because he's drugged out of his fucking eyeballs and he's like, I will do anything Vince tells me to do to 100%. In his own words.
But even Vince McMahon, to have this idea of, here's an idea for a character I've got for you.
Yeah.
And to be
Son
so
of
ahead
Dusty
of the
Rhodes,
curve.
you know?
Well, yeah, one would think to start with this case of, this will be funny. We'll turn him into one of them.
Yeah, sure.
And then Goldust took the character and ran with it, and people were like, this is fucking brilliant.
It might be the best thing in this time period in terms of just a pure gimmick.
Yeah.
You know, because Shawn and Brett are Shawn and Brett. They're not really gimmicks.
No, they are they are professional wrestlers.
Yeah. Goldust is 100% a gimmick. Like, as well as the clip with the Inside the Ropes, I also watched, I couldn't believe that. I saw the title and was like, Goldust on Late Night with Conan O'Brien. And I'm like, what?
What's in full gear?
Yeah, full
Wow.
gear with Marlena, with everything in full character. He does the entrance coming down through the audience and literally gets full, like, hands-on Conan, like really sexual stuff. It's really, really like watching someone dedicated to their character. It's actually quite impressive. Like, to be on that scale, you know, like you're on Conan O'Brien. You would have thought at some point you break character and you just have a conversation, but oh no.
And remember, Relic is killer, spelled backwards.
It is
because he
indeed.
invests in his gimmicks.
Different characters, but yes, just so basically Vince didn't want any bleeding, whatever. So Piper goes to bust Goldie open, and the second punch when they're standing up, Piper broke his hand, like because clean snapped his hand, right? So that's the first big broken bone in this 5-minute segment. Hard way didn't work. Goldust doesn't even get blood or whatever. Piper doesn't move out of the way as Goldie runs him over with a car. Literally broke both his knees.
Had Piper been doing movies at this stage?
Yeah, he was stuntman and also doing movies. So
Yeah.
that's the way
Piper probably
Goldust talks
thought-
about it. Is
Yeah.
that he's like, oh, I knew that he has done this sort of thing before, so I kind of just trusted him. Like he talks about driving with the car and seeing Roddy Piper on his hood going, what are we doing?
That'd be like me going, book my mate who'll do the podcast with. He'll be a good tag partner. Yeah, I can vouch for him.
Sure. Yeah.
Hot tag. See what happens.
Stupid, isn't it?
Episode 100.
There is one lovely. Oh fuck that! There is one lovely bit where Goldie talks about, just to finish off this interview thing. Vince, after the match, took both lads to the hospital and stayed with them.
He loves going to the hospital with his talent, though, in
He
case
does,
they
yeah.
talk about drug trials.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't mention the drugs, Goldie. Don't mention the drugs. What's that?
So there's one other thing that Goldust threw in one of these interviews. I can't remember which one it was. You know that it's the backlot brawl.
Yeah, the backwards brawl.
Backlot is meant to be a reference to
bum
gay
hole.
sex. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm like, all right, okay. I never got that.
Because it goes up the bum.
It does. It's the backlot.
And it's a fight to get in.
I'm not
there.
sure that's even a good pun or anything, but it could be a
But
fun.
that's- it's
Yeah, I
gonna-
mean, it's a bit hard than the other holes.
He's driven right into the backlot. Parked his car in the backlot.
Sure. Goldust runs over Piper. Piper hops in a white Ford Bronco and
Hang on
pursues...
a minute. Where have I seen that vehicle before?
Sure. So OJ Piper chases Goldust in
Piper.
his spray-painted gold caddy.
Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah, because this is the part, and then they do the phone in later on the hotline.
So the cut back to the pond as these two drive off, Piper and his white Bronco,
Goldust and his gold.
after not murdering his wife.
Definitely didn't murder his wife. And the trial proved it because the glove didn't fit.
What gloves, officer? I don't know.
Nothing happened here to a sporting legend.
Oh, fucking hell. Cut back to the pond. Vince goes, all I can say is that I'm happy that's over with.
He hadn't seen the edit before, obviously.
Sure. Do you want to go through this next bit? Because it's got some people that I know you kind of emotionally invested in.
Emotionally invested in.
Savio Vega versus the $1 million champion Steve Austin with Ted DiBiase by his side.
No glass. No bad motherfucker
No.
walk. $1 million title, though.
This music, is it Mankind's music?
Oh, I thought it was like King of the Ring music, like the coronation music, but it certainly wasn't. This
It's
is
a lot more demonic sounding than the whatever, you know?
Yeah. So obviously this is the ringmaster, Steve Austin, managed by the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
Is it though? Because this is very transitional. So he was the ringmaster, but they don't call him the ringmaster.
They still, I think Vince mentioned it a couple of times
Oh, okay. I didn't catch that.
on this. And there was a nice little vignette because obviously before this match, Doc Hendricks, Michael Hayes.
No,
I love
Doc Hendricks.
Doc Hendricks. Apologies. They're talking about Savio Vega, and this is built up because Stone Cold Steve Austin was in a tag with Savio Vega beforehand, and Austin kept refusing to accept the tag.
So one thing that wasn't clear from this little video package, was this a long-term tag team, or was this just like last week on Raw they were a tag?
It was certainly a tag team.
Okay, good stuff.
Good research by me.
That's fine.
But seeing Austin here, slightly like Bob Holly style hair, not even swaggering down to.
Such a funny reference.
Well, I'm trying to think of how best to describe, because he's still got like an element of bleach blonde, but he shaved the hair off, so obviously the roots are still bleach blonde, so it's like silvery, whitey, mini growth of a bald man's head.
Transitional Austin.
Yeah, transitional Austin. And yeah, black trunks, $1 Million Man at ringside. It's hard to think at this stage that this man is 2 years away from becoming the biggest star the business has ever seen.
It's weird. There's no pop, no reception from the crowd whatsoever. He's just a guy.
And the fact they put this on the main show, the $1 Million belt's not on the line.
Yeah.
Savio Vega and Austin were tagging, and then they fell out. Yet they put the tag belts in a dark match at the end of a tournament.
Seems odd. I think that they've got some faith in Savio Vega. I think they've got some faith in Austin.
Definitely more Vega than Austin at this stage.
Yep. I think it's nice in California to have some different faces on the show.
Yep.
Not just a bunch of white boys, you know what I mean? So I think that maybe give you some reasons why.
Makes sense. And then, I mean, it's
Can we
not...
talk about Savio Vega's promo pre-match quickly.
Go for it.
He just has one line that I just burst out laughing. It was like, he says some logical stuff, or shouts some logical stuff, it's 96. But he finishes his promo by going, Savio Vega is ready for anything. Like, it's just a big, generic, beautiful line, you know?
Brit Rest.
Yeah, it really is.
That's almost like walking out the curtain going, let's go!
Come on!
I need to work out what I'm going to say, because I want to pop you.
Oh, okay.
Hiya!
Not in Dover, you won't get booed.
I might do this. Hey, hang on. No, that wasn't good enough. Try again. Hey, no.
That's good pantomime shtick, you know? That'll work. Yeah, that's fun.
Because I'm a face, right?
I think.
I am.
I don't know.
For now.
I'm going to enjoy the surprise. One thing I couldn't help thinking, you know, Savio Vega comes out and he's got like the little ring jacket and stuff. And
was this because this was also pre Los Periquas, wasn't it? Before we had gang warfare,
pre-race riots day, you know, every episode of Raw.
Hello the nation, hello the DOA, everyone's
Fucking
favorite
A.
militants.
Yeah, sure. Savio Vega's gear is like every South American flag all together. It really is.
What should my gear be, Vince? The flags.
Yeah.
Which flag? All of them.
All of them. You're one of those, right?
Are you Canadian? You're not, right?
Can we talk about Austin's bumping? Pre-neck break Austin. Oh, that boy can work.
I mean, Hollywood Blondes. This is the Hollywood Blonde version, but as a stripped back heel.
Yeah,
like
sure.
the technique Austin had, fantastic. You could tell he could work everyone.
Like just floppy ass selling. Like Vega does a little punch on the outside, and Austin's like whoom, in half a second. Like he bumps like Mick Foley bumps. Like
He
it's
is
just
there to
every
impress.
commitment, you know. Yeah,
Like, Vince at ringside, and Vince has probably been in his ear going, "This is your breakout moment. Go and make yourself a star."
yeah. And you can also feel Vince going, "This is the guy. This guy's got something."
That's the thing though. At this stage, it wasn't like it was like, "Oh, this guy can work."
Yeah.
It takes a lot of time to build up to that King of the Ring and the Owen Hart incident to make Steve Austin.
Yeah, sure.
Because I do wonder, as we start looking at the how the ringmaster goes over the next sort of 12 to 18 months.
Yeah, this is that. So we've got in the background of Brett and Sean and everything else. We've
Face
got,
Yoko. Wait.
we've got Yoko, Vader, people like that, Nash, all this sort of
For
stuff
now.
that's kind of going on. and what happens to them, I guess, is the interesting story, because then they're not here in a year's time, a lot of those names. You've also got Austin, Rocky, Triple H,
Gang Wars.
Foley, Los Boricuas, the Attitude Era being formed.
I tell you what, that list, like Triple H, Foley, Los Boricuas, Austin, Rocky.
One of these things is not like the other.
Racism.
Exactly. So as the match, it'd be very interesting to see if there's anyone that's pushed that isn't just a white dude on this show.
Ahmed Johnson, he won a Slammy.
Oh, come on. As the match is going on, Vince sends us to Roddy Piper on cellular phone.
Hang on, how did he get the money for a cell phone?
Yeah.
They went around in 96.
In his white Bronco. Piper talks about how he's going to end this and
Also,
seemingly
why is
lose
he out
his
of
signal.
breath driving?
He's really into it.
I get into a lot of things. I'm never
I'm going to turn this wheel. I'm going to sell the shit out of this.
fucking rush hour traffic.
He is in Los Angeles, to be fair.
Yeah,
So,
true, yeah.
not in Los Angeles. Anaheim, California. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you. Anywho, back to the match, because everyone cares, obviously, right? The crowd have really settled in. They're very comfortable in their seats with their popcorn and their drinks at this point. They're typical West Coast wanker crowd, to be fair. They're half asleep, you know?
I like the $1 million belt. Looked nice and shiny.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it?
Beautiful belt.
I don't get the point of non-canon belts like the FTW belt and the $1 million belt. Like, as a young person, I always used to think that.
Oh, the $1 million belt. I used to love that. When Virgil won it
Okay.
at SummerSlam I can't remember how it happened, but basically I think $1 Million Man got DQ'd or counted out. And it's like, oh, Virgil's the winner by count out. And I was like, oh, he doesn't win the belt. But then they ring out so, but as it's SummerSlam, and they gave him the fucking belt.
Didn't know that.
I'll have to dig it up because I remember it. And then
Because as it's SummerSlam, he gets the belt. Why not?
And then Virgil, I think, did like a front flip holding the $1 million
Luger sitting there
belt.
going, motherfucker. I got the belt at Survivor SummerSlam,
Oh,
Series once.
I need to delve into this now. I mean, imagine the scenes of going Virgil and Wikipedia to try and find out its title history. But you crack on while I go into my passion project of Virgil.
So basically, this match between Austin and Savio Vega is broken up a few times with Piper on cellular phone because the crowd do not give a shit about the match whatsoever.
Not at all.
Just to take a bit of a phrase, Piper is going to make a man out of this fruitcake because, homophobia, innit?
Make a man out of this fruitcake.
Vince goes, I'm being told we have aerial footage. Cut to the Pewcopter feed. Yeah, full OJ Simpson. It's like they've just taken the clips from the OJ chase and just piped them in.
And I loved it when Vince was like, hang on, this footage looks familiar.
Exactly. Ref bump, down goes Tim White. DiBiase with a distraction. Austin hits Vega with $1 million belt twice. Superfan Vlad absolutely loves it at ringside. Nice to see that face.
Have they released his documentary yet?
Yeah, there was something on YouTube. I saw a thumbnail. I added it to my watch later clips.
But I thought it was a WWE documentary.
Yeah, maybe it was on the network.
Okay, because
I definitely saw a thumbnail and went, "Oh, I've got to watch that," because I'm sure that's interesting. I'll just quickly finish this because no one really cares. Austin hooks in the $1 million dream to Vega. DiBiase wakes up Tim White with a cola over the face. Vega arm drops 3 times. Got to keep Vega strong for that incoming push. Austin wins. Austin
God
wins.
damn it, Steve Austin.
Quickly, post-match, Austin hooks in the $1 million dream. Some more just to kind of fuck with Savio Vega. Tim White doesn't seem to give a shit at this point. He's just going, yeah, he's got the $1 million dream on the guy he just beat. It takes the other officials to step in to stop Austin. Vince on commentary sounds genuinely furious. The one of the referees was not buying into the gimmick at the end of the match. It's very
And that's
funny.
why Tim White ended up with a suicide gimmick after that, probably.
I mean, probably. Vince doesn't forgive or forget, does he really?
Nope, he's not a bitter boy at all.
Did you find your thing you were looking for?
No, it just told me that he beat him for the belt. I need to go back and watch SummerSlam 91 now.
Okay.
I'll do that later.
Have I ever watched SummerSlam 91? I don't think I have. We could do it for the pod some point.
Brett Perfect.
Ooh. I've
IC
seen that
title match, yeah.
I've seen that match, definitely. because instantly I was like, oh yeah, it's a classic. That's a really good one. Anyway, more OJ Piper footage. Vincent says, oh, do you want to talk about Vega and Austin? It's a match, in it.
Yeah. It's amazing how you have a filler match at Mania.
Yeah.
But
weird finish as well.
Yeah. Well, he's the face who didn't get tagged in by his now heel and he's tapped out.
Yeah.
So far we've now had heel,
wow,
double heel start. And obviously Piper beating the shit out of a fruitcake.
Yeah, sure.
So obviously that's technically a face victory. That's a win for the good guys, right?
For a match, in inverted commas. Yeah.
Piper's assault.
So more OJ Piper footage. Vincent is backstage to the one and only Mr. Perfect, who is with, I'm off to WCW any moment now, Big Daddy Diesel. They look at footage of Taker doing spooky spooks with Diesel. Katie Vick Diesel?
I didn't realise that they were bringing in Steve Vick. Thank you to a Wrestle Talk video to try and be like the Mania match.
Sure, I edited that once.
Yeah.
That was a real thing, apparently, yeah.
You also filled in Hayde Venson as well, which I always remember. Good old Hayde. British
sure.
wrestler.
Absolutely.
Good lad.
I'm gutted they didn't do that. I think it would have been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But alas. No, we've got Mr. Perfect backstage going, Undertaker's dead, isn't he? Yeah. Where are you? Why aren't you interested in this match, Diesel? No reason.
Diesel was just like, I don't sweat the little things, all the big things. He's like, I don't give a fuck about this. Just wrestling the Undertaker at WrestleMania. Like, who gives a fuck?
I've got this Mania payday, and I've seen what Scott Hall's got signing on bonus. So
Yeah,
this
fucking
is
A.
why am I here?
Like, I know he's Big Daddy Cool. Like, literally says in the promo, there's a reason they call me Big Daddy Cool. But it's just like, he is proper phoning this promo in.
We'll get to the match in a minute, but
Yeah, sure.
didn't sell it. Didn't make me go, you know what I really want to watch? Nash versus Taker.
Which I should be excited
Oh
for.
yeah, 100%.
Two massive dudes. Athletic dudes. Nash at this time still kind of capable.
Yeah.
Diesel finishes this promo by fluffing his line and goes, Big Daddy takes cool of you.
Big Daddy takes cool of you.
You cool Big Daddy is. There's like a brief 2-second cut to OJ Piper with his white Ford Bronco seemingly arriving at the arena. I don't know whether they meant to cut to this footage at this point, but
Yeah, because they've only got a quick match to follow.
yeah, sure. So, next up, we've got Middle Class Cunt Cruise, Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, accompanied with Sable, by Sable, I should say. Interesting. Versus the returning the Ultimate Warrior.
Beautiful, sparkly ring jacket.
Yeah.
Warrior style, great tassels. And then I realised this means, again, as one of the backstories, we're going to have the Ultimate Warrior Jerry Lawler comic book feud.
Yeah, sure. That isn't what came to mind immediately for me.
Oh, really? Not the Warrior wearing a cap?
don't know
Going for a
this.
promo.
What's that?
Oh, well, hopefully we'll get to it in the Lawler Warrior feud.
Okay. Is that coming up over the next year?
Yeah. Oh, because now
Oh.
Warrior's back. We've got Warrior and Lawler.
Oh, okay.
And again,
Ooh.
because Warrior had a comic book.
My
come
reaction
out.
of just like, oh, that sounds interesting. Wait, hang on, Lawler. Ooh. With Warrior?
I think
Worse.
Warrior had a comic book coming out, and Jerry Lawler was angry that he couldn't be the artist for it because Jerry Lawler is quite the artist.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
And it got to a point where during a promo, that Warrior came out wearing a baseball cap, completely not Ultimate Warrior style, with the name of his comic on it.
Oh, okay.
So I hope we get to cover that because the promo, would you believe it, is batshit crazy.
Well, if it's not on an episode we've selected, we'll definitely find it. As
What,
we
the
get
next
there.
series, the Ultimate Warrior versus Jerry Lawler,
Fuck that.
in a three series run.
So the thing that came to mind for me was that yes, Warrior's back, but this is the Triple H is being punished for the curtain call.
Yeah.
Yeah, moment.
But Sean's in the main
It's
event, so it's fine.
That Sean is. Yeah, the other Sean.
Whoopsie.
He ain't around anymore. So anyway, so in-ring pyro for Warrior. The entrance is just the coolest fucking thing ever. They have the big colourful lights as well, like
Beautiful.
the AEW colourful light things, you know?
It made him seem like, and rightly so, a big deal.
Yeah, sure.
Obviously, shame he never returns to a main event level, but I don't think we needed him at main event level when we've got Brett and Sean in the main.
Not 996, definitely not.
And Shane Douglas soon as the Dean.
Yeah, sure. Warrior is in blue and orange.
No, he would have already gone, the Dean,
Um,
because he's already back in
96,
ECW because he
yes.
feuded with Scott Hall for
Yeah.
the IC belt. So, no, sorry. I've, again, outdated my memory.
That's fine. Warrior is in blue and orange VW racing colours. And, you know, fascism. Sorry, it just surrounds him. Trips jumps Warrior.
Good heel. Well done.
Warrior no sells the pedigree.
Babyface. Samoan. Head shrinker. Doesn't need it. Fine. Kick out.
Oh, that one hurt. Warrior does the 3 Warrior spots. Shoulder block.
tackle. Shoulder tackle. Dangerous press slam. Monkey splash.
Shoulder block.
Oh.
Off the ropes, remember?
Yeah.
You could do the last
Oh,
one.
no,
as
I
well.
did shoulder block then running press, but I got it around the wrong way.
There's 2 versions of a shoulder block. Come on.
Oh, sorry. Running shoulder block.
not John
Jumping
Cena.
shoulder block. Yeah.
For the 1, 2, 3. And your winner is Warrior. Squashy McSquash, squash, squash. So the story goes that apparently Triple H was meant to get a lot more offense in. They discussed the match. And then Warrior just didn't play ball, apparently.
Well, you know, he knew the main event might run long because it was an Iron Man.
Yeah. Standing up out of the pedigree. What a cunt.
But he's returned. He's got to look like a dominant face. He's a main event wrestler. It's a feud with Jerry Lawler.
I've seen this clip so many times, and I guess maybe we didn't know who Triple H was going to be. But he's such a good worker. Even at this time, like you see him just in this little match, these little things, you can see he is so fucking good in the ring. And always, I think, one of the most underrated guys of all time.
He'll always be underrated because he'll always have the negative of, well, you married the boss's daughter and you buried everyone from 2002 to 2006 in your
he's
reign
not
of terror.
Sean, he's not Nash, he's not,
Yeah.
you know, Hogan, whatever.
But again,
Austin, Rock.
whilst again, he did have quite a run on Raw with the big gold belt when
Yep.
Bischoff gave it to him. The problem was, who else was there? That was the time when they did the brand split when Bubba Ray Dudley was in the main event on Raw.
Yeah, sure. Your JBLs, yeah.
Who would you like in your
Hardcore
main event? Bubba Ray Dudley or Triple H? Triple H every time.
Yes, please. So, after the match, we cut backstage to not Michael Cole. Yay! Todd Pettengill is still here, thank God. With half-shaved head and lovely gold
yeah?
earring. Ooh, Todd.
And what a debut this is.
What, of Todd? Go on. You can do it.
Let me draw you a picture, listener.
The drama.
Think you're in the wilderness
Ooh.
and you see this creature appear. He doesn't make eye contact with you. He's looking around. He's unfamiliar with his flow.
Boom, boom, boom.
He's got a beautiful mane of hair.
I do the fruit.
He looks like Little Richard.
We can't have that gimmick. We're not allowed to use it. It's WCW's.
Well, in that case, make him look like he's from the forest. Make him look like he's from the wild. He's the wild man, Mark Merrow.
So good. What the fuck were they thinking?
It's wild man Mark Merrow.
Old man Mark Merrow.
He's a lion. He's looking for his pride, looking around. or even worse. And that's
Oh,
probably
God,
how
so
Sable
good.
got her entrance. It's like,
Oh, that's where it came
Mark
from.
Merrow.
I mean, they are the wild couple, I guess, at this point, or whatever.
Oh God!
At that point,
But yeah, Mark Merrow is now here in the WWF looking for competition. He's looking forward to wrestling The Undertaker.
yeah.
I bet The Undertaker's not fucking looking forward to working with. Although, in fairness, right, in WCW,
Hell of a worker.
great worker.
Yeah,
Golden Gloves boxing champion Vince McMahon.
Sure. Broken neck and all. You
Yeah.
know? Like he was working the whole time with a completely screwed up neck. Massive drug addict. You know, he's talked about a lot on YouTube.
Wait,
and
someone
stuff.
in the 90s in WWE?
Sure.
Didn't have a vegan in there then.
Yeah, fucking A, man. So anyway, so Mero is cutting, how would you describe it?
He's wild.
It's a wild
He-
promo.
He is certainly talking, and this is why WWE now have scriptwriters.
Mark Mero's gonna win whether he wants to or not. You know. So Triple H randomly bumps into Mero as he's cutting this promo on his way back from being having the shit kicked out of him by Warrior.
Obviously in a great mood.
Yeah, as Marlena, that's the wrong one.
Sable.
The Sable looks on. They have a bit of a punch up. And you're like, oh, that explains why Sable was with Triple H because Rena Mero, blah 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 blah.
And Sable was obviously discerning, going, oh, he's so wild.
Yeah,
So crazy.
oh, so wild.
And what a fantastic foil. Who would have thought that he would be the Tax Williams and Sable would be the Van Williams?
It's beautiful. I'm going to take this moment to use my inhaler because I can feel my chest going awfully bad.
Well, while you do that, I
seem to have developed asthma, lovely listener. It's
That's
delightful
fine.
for podcasting.
Wonderful while you survive. But while you do that, I would also like to point out that even though it's not a video podcast, I am currently wearing our wonderful World of Wrestling podcast hoodie.
It's very beautiful.
It's super comfortable. I may even incorporate it into my ring gear because why not? I'm going to fucking shill our shit wherever we go. If you'd like to support the podcast, get yourself a t-shirt. Spring is coming. If you run out of fuel, you can burn it on a fire. In fairness, soon, one of our
burn our merchandise.
one of our t-shirts is going to be cheaper than a litre of fuel soon. So buy it now while you still can. Amazon.co.uk, search for World of Wrestling Podcast. WCW tribute t-shirt. Our AAA t-shirt. Our Straight Edge original CM Punk tribute shirt. Our hoodies are delightful. We've got our wonderful collab design by the wonderful Willpower and your good wife now, because obviously you got married during COVID.
Sure, we did.
Sorry, I was on holiday for your wedding.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
But yeah, Amazon.co.uk. Everything you buy helps us to do stupid projects, which we now have an opportunity to do in the future because
Fucking
COVID doesn't exist anymore, and also Boris has still got his fucking job.
somehow.
It's almost like he's done this going, hey Vlad, things are a bit shitty for me right now.
Let's move on. So, more Pete Copter OJ Piper footage. It's delightful. Hog! Big Daddy Cool makes his entrance.
Why did you do a tear grab hand gesture?
Because it's Hog versus Dong in the next matchup. Diesel, Hog versus The Undertaker's Dong.
Wow.
When this came to me, I was like, Hog versus Dong, let's go. Wrestling. Oh, man. Oh. Do you want to go through this?
I mean, to be honest, Undertaker's entrance, not as slow as it is in the modern time, but still very methodical countering. Face Undertaker,
It's
face Paul
surprisingly
Bearer.
normal. He just
Yeah.
walks out and walks to the ring.
But still does the raised arms for the lights.
But in the ring, not on the steps.
Yep.
Mm.
Purple booted Taker, because he's a face now, because he's not a real Undertaker.
Yeah, but this is still hat, big tie Taker.
Yeah. But he takes off to wrestle because he's not corporate.
Yeah.
He's like dressed down Friday. Take the tie off.
It's we talk about transitional rings, transitional Austin. This is beginnings of transitional Taker.
Yeah. And also, I think this is back in the first run of Face Undertaker as well. Although, because we've had John Gonzalez a couple of manias ago. So we got John Gonzalez at 9.
91 he debuted, was it?
Undertaker was out in... Undertaker didn't wrestle WrestleMania 10, did he?
Fuck. WrestleMania 10, no. I don't think he did.
I think he did 11.
Fuck, I'm trying to remember. We covered it because
So we did Bret Owen.
Yep.
We're in the run of the midst of his face run. He's going against Big Daddy Cool, who's definitely up for this match, which is a shame because it could have been a lot better. But
Yeah.
I think this is one of, if not Diesel's last appearances in WWE.
I'm very interested to find out whether it is or not. I deliberately try not to look too far into it because that's part of the story we're going to be telling and stuff.
But the match itself, I mean, it might get slated for it, not intentionally. Outside of wrestling people like Triple H,
Yeah.
HBK, Bret,
Yeah.
Undertaker was a very, very good character. How do you rate his in-ring work, honestly, from a take away the gimmick, put him down as Mad Mark Calloway in these situations.
Sure.
Would people be as waxing lyrical about his in-ring work?
Okay, so this kind of needs me to explain a little bit of what I'd seen. So SummerSlam 92, the Kamala match.
It's my Kamala impression.
He's got a gun. But yes, okay.
No, he doesn't have a spear because he's Kamala.
No, but like,
Sorry.
That's fine. Notoriously, kind of brought a gun to every arena or whatever.
Got to protect yourself, brother.
Sure.
All these young wrestlers stay home playing their computer games, not eating meat. Kamala bought a fucking gun. Allegedly. Definitely did.
You think about that 92 SummerSlam card, okay? Yes, it has Bulldog and Brett in the main. The greatest match of all time, in my opinion, blah, 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 blah. It has, Mountie and Beverly's and
The greatest tag
LOC.
team of all time, the Beverleys.
Fucking A, yeah. A bunch of stuff I really enjoy. And it's fun, silly, whatever. Undertaker and Kamala put on a showpiece match.
Yeah.
It's really special. It has Kamala being like, "Oh, I've murdered the Undertaker," and Taker sits up, and they never do a pinfall finish. There's never a
Because
finish.
Kamala always never remembered how to pin people. He always pinned them on his belly because Kamala must be stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
Tap those moons and stars on your tummy, Kamala.
Mm-hmm. But so that was like my first okay, that was really crazy, interesting, impressive, whatever as a kid. Like that, just that the character as well is always so imposing, etc., etc., etc. But it was confusing. It was like, why didn't you pin him? I didn't understand what was going on. I didn't understand Vince's inherent racism at that point. But I learned to work this out. I was what? 92. I was 6. So I was like, you don't really understand that sort of context over at that point. And then really you come back to 98, Taker is so important as one of those main event things. You think Austin wins the belt and then has the little thing with Mankind, Kane, but it's Taker that's the guy that he's feuding with most of the time. You know what I mean? It's always on the back burner if it's never the main thing. And so, Austin's a hell of a worker and can bump around Taker like a boss. And you think about the other things that Taker had during that time period as well. It was always really quite good. And so, but it was never like Brett or, a Dragon or something. He's not a work rate guy, but wrestling doesn't have to be about work rate for me. But really, I didn't see the potential that Taker had to do a match like that until he wrestled Shawn, or was it 24, 25? Yeah. That match, I remember to be like, oh my God, it's easy 5 stars. One of the greatest matches ever, I think. So.
And he dragged a match out of Edge's arse at Mania 23, 22.
Don't even remember.
We don't like Edge on this podcast. Now he's a heel.
If that doesn't sum up why I don't think he's very good, I don't remember his match with Undertaker that apparently was very good. You remembered it, so.
Well, I remember the Edge heads. Come here, you nice little t-shirt wearing prick.
Steel Panther.
No.
Oh, I see what Steel Panther are.
No. You said to me about this band last week, but I still haven't listened to them.
Oh, okay. I've just been listening to them quite a lot recently. There's a bit where Satchel does, Satchel's the guitarist, I should say that. He does a monologue about meeting a woman and having a love relationship and
having a love relationship.
Yeah,
doing a
just
romance.
sex relationship, which they usually talk about in their act,
Standard.
He's a gimmick. He's not a real human being I don't think he is. Well, he is, but the character isn't. Right? And then he just gets through this long monologue halfway through the show and everyone's like, why is he still talking? And they just start sucking off the microphone and just proper deep throat. Jesus. It's amazing. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Not if you've ever played at Walmer Castle, because if you go anywhere near the microphones, you get electric shock.
Yeah, I remember that vividly.
Don't deep throat them like that.
Almost every microphone I've ever been near. That's why I hate doing backing vocals. It's horrible.
Not a great match.
No, lots of spooky, sparkly pyros. Nice dong and a nice honk. Goatee Taker, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Transitional Taker. Goatee.
Well, he's got to work that porn star style with Honky Dong.
Indeed.
Oh, the Honky Dong Man.
Honky Dong.
I'm the Honky Dong Man.
I had one note that was like, imagine if the two big, equally big fuckers suddenly just started doing lucha. How great it would be. Can you imagine if they just did a work rate match?
Kevin Nash with a tope con here.
Because they're both capable of it at this point.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Well, definitely Taker.
Taker's doing dives the outside and like ranas and shit, you know, like
Ranas.
I may have gone too far.
He's not Murder Clown.
But this is unfortunately lots of walk and brawl, 6 moves of honk, spunky spots of doom. I love mispronouncing things, sorry. These spooky spots of dong. Or spunky spots of dong. Taker sells on the outside while the fans boo face Nash. You're like, this is really Taker getting over as a face.
Well, Taker, it should be face. It's these are the blurred lines. Again, is this Attitude Era? You can cheer for who you want.
Yeah. I legitimately half fell asleep during this match.
I wasn't a great fan of it. It was just, I mean,
It's
in fairness,
it's really boring.
I was like, oh, at least with Austin and Vega, Austin was bumping. It was notable.
Yep.
As you said, it's big lads brawling. There is no spots in here.
But not like beat the shit out of each other brawling, like Goldust and
Working
Piper.
smart, brother.
Yeah.
This was Kevin Nash at optimum business time, and it's a case of, this is how we're going to work. Got a big contract. I'm not doing anything stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take your tombstone at the end. I'll take it again because I know I trust you to be safe, even though I'm a big lad. Let's get out safe. Let's get our pay, and let's go home.
Yep. As the match progresses, I'm not even going to say builds. Doesn't really build at all. Diesel literally just goes, all right, time for the jackknife. And they do a jackknife. Taker sits up. Kind of fun to see.
Hang on. Wait. Ultimate Warrior kicks out of a pedigree. You're like, what a fucking prick. Undertaker just sits up after a jackknife, and it's fine?
So, here you go. Context is king, dear sir. As lovely Bischoff would put it. Triple H hits the pedigree, Warrior instantly stands up. Doesn't sell it at all. Nash does the power bomb. A minute goes past of Nash posing, showing his work. The Taker sits
showing
up.
his work. I've got the songs in the margin.
Like Kevin Nash talks, right?
Paparazzi Productions. I built this X Division.
I put a pipe in my mouth just so you'd love and listen. We should do a video podcast one day. So
because that went well when did it before.
Yeah, sure. So second jackknife, Diesel goes to the pin, goozle by Taker. They do it 3 times because, you know,
repetition.
Bananas.
Bananas with the thumb over the top to be a politician. Bananas.
Absolutely.
Let me tell you about making tax digital.
Please tell me this is how you treat like Zoom meetings and stuff.
I mean, I believe I'm presenting at our big conference with like 3,000 accountants rocking up this year. So there is going to be a lot of terribly generic hand gestures of, let me tell you about why I'm fighting with the revenue for all of you.
It's really, really excellent. We do a great job. We do look so good.
Why aren't you applauding me? I've said one thing. This is, as I said to you last week about, that was my gimmick in bands. Case of, I'm going to get applause for doing nothing. And that's what I'm planning to do at this work event.
Fucking A, man. I mean, if you pop a crowd without working, brother.
April 13th. See you Lock On Wrestling.
Better you can talk, the less you have to bump. The words of Hulk Hogan. Live forever. Hit the ropes. No. I'm not running. Fuck you.
I haven't trained in a ring for 2 years. I'm not running any ropes. I'm going to do kick punk struggling in the corner for the Rumble.
Short bell to the outside. Get your breath, you know.
And then I'm going to do a top rope cannonball.
Hey.
To the outside.
Nice.
Because I'm a fucking idiot.
Well, that sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah. I'm not going to make the Rumble. Got to be Lucha, ain't I? Got to out Lucha the Lucha Boy.
Nash does a backdrop, speaking of which. I'm making note of this because I've never seen Nash do anything close to a backdrop before. It's quite good.
Yeah, and he blew out his quad.
It's almost a backdrop driver. It's pretty cool looking.
It is certainly the only move on the match of note.
Yeah, apart from the finishes, the 2 jackknives and the tombstone, obviously.
Yeah.
2 tombstones? Whatever.
2 tombstones, yeah.
Chokeslam and a tombstone gets it done for Taker. Hoss, winner is The Undertaker. Vince calls this one of the hardest fought matches we've seen at WrestleMania involving these 2 monsters. Such a good quote. Pretty sure this is the only match at WrestleMania involving these 2 monsters.
I mean, backing up his data, he is
Yeah.
not wrong. Vince McMahon is never wrong on commentary.
He's very factual in this statement.
This was certainly a match on this card.
New Gen man. Vince on commentary. Big Hoss guys barely working at WrestleMania.
But
It's great. So
it's
much
the
fun.
transition away from the Big Hoss guys now,
Well,
which
next
is what,
bit. Oh, okay, go on.
well, no, just in general, right? We're moving into New Gen,
Sure.
where we've got a couple of the bigger lads. So you've still got the Vaders and you've got Yoko and you've got Taker knocking around. Savio Vega, not over 6'5". Austin, not over 6'5".
Yeah.
Billy Gunn, 3'9" plus 9'8". How is Billy Gunn so tall and no one really thinks so? Like
Yeah.
Billy Gunn's like 6'8", isn't he? 6'6", 6'8".
You see him in that AEW ring, you're like, oh, he's a fucking giant. He's so big.
That's why TK's be like, yeah, sorry, Billy, you can't work at the moment.
Everyone else looks small.
Yeah,
To be fair, that roster's getting bigger and bigger.
has to.
When Redbeard and Brody King got in the ring together, I don't think I should care as much as they made me care. It was great.
Yeah.
Really cool stuff.
I also enjoyed a little thing that I saw of Danhausen trying to join the House of Black and basically like having Mally Black and Buddy Murphy sit there looking very serious and Brody King sitting there going,
Awesome.
well done, Danhausen.
Yeah, fucking A, man. It's good stuff. As Taker walks out of the ring, leaving, Vince sends us to Todd Pettengill backstage at Security Control.
Got to make the most. You pay for the venue, use the whole fucking thing.
Absolutely. Goldust Caddy smashes through some barriers on the security footage,
Can you do that, Joey?
closely followed by Piper. Now, this brings us to a spot. So basically what happens is the Goldust Caddy pulls up into the little parking bay thing, and then Piper's right behind him in the Bronco and kind of clips the door, right? And kind of like blocks him from opening the door.
Yeah.
What was meant to happen was Piper was meant to pull in and wait 3 seconds so Goldust could open the door. Goldust would then dive out the way with the door open and Piper would wipe out the door, right? So proper like Blues Brothers, like
Yeah,
take out the
nice.
door, car catastrophe. What do we call it? Like car carnage is the way Goldust referred to it as.
Carnage.
Yeah, lovely. I like it. But Piper being Piper, he didn't wait. He just pulled around the corner as fast as he could. And so what was going to happen if Goldust wasn't on his toes? Goldust was going to open the door, stand up out the car, and get hit by Roddy Piper doing 20 mile an hour. So
Roddy Piper. Acceptable of all backgrounds and diversity.
yeah, absolutely. Definitely didn't try and run over the man portraying a gay human being.
An androgynous human, not a
Yeah.
gay human being.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry. So is Marlena portrayed as his wife? I know it's the director. Do we know that Goldust and Marlena are an item?
I'm not sure.
I wonder where kayfabe
I think
is
it's
on this.
implied,
Okay.
but never confirmed.
Because he's fully all over the dudes whenever there's a dude he can put his hands on.
Yeah, and the finish of this match suggests he is quirky. We've all worn it.
So that's an interesting phrase. Thought it was gay once. Too much dancing. It's from
Wait a minute, have you been reading my journal?
It's great fun. Great Piper looking for Goldie backstage footage. It's really, really
Hang on,
cool.
why is Goldust not bleeding?
There is that. A wild Kevin Nash appears. Do you see this?
Yep.
Ed's walking backstage from his match. Piper walks down Goldust to the ring. That's an odd turn of phrase, but you know what I mean.
Yep. Escorts him to the
Yeah.
ringside area.
They brawl in the ring. These two are just stiff as hell, even when they're in the ring.
Well,
from
Goldust
this-
does have a topless Piper. Who's the real Pied Piper?
I'm gonna do that into the mic. Sorry.
That's so good you did it twice and then it enhanced it.
Okay, so
Why don't we have more female listeners?
listeners, I think we've driven away the last of the young or female or anyone. It isn't just us, basically.
Oh, all I ask. I was about to say something really bad then. I was about to say, if you're a young female, sweet.
No, can't say that anymore.
No, out of interest, genuinely, because we do have decent numbers still listen to these pods, especially when we do the WWE ones. If you are as old as us and still use Twitter, tweet us at World of Rest Pod. Tell us what you thought of this show. Tell us if you were old enough to watch this show. I'd be interested to hear. And also, if you're impressed by Rich's sound effects. Rich is just having a toffee apple.
Yeah, sure. I definitely care about what other people think. I
want to sell merchandise. I want to do out the garage so we can have a proper podcast studio.
Warhammer studio.
Let's just get electric down to the Warhammer house.
Yeah, fucking A, yeah. I'm a tech guy. I could do that for you. So I have one note here. Well, two notes. Let's put it this way. Discuss Piper's ability to connect with a crowd.
Piper is beating up someone for being slightly different.
Yes.
The crowd in California are applauding him for beating up someone who is different. So some would say a crowd pleaser, but also Piper really doesn't seem... It's almost like Piper didn't want to work this match.
Yeah, I think he's at the point in his career where he ain't bumping, he ain't selling. He's just like, I'm Roddy Piper. I was main event WrestleMania 1. Fuck you guys, you know.
I also fought Mr. T. He's a boxer.
But there's a moment, right? So the last 4 matches, which is all of them, right?
Yep.
The crowd are kind of dead, right? Typical Californian West Coast wankers. They don't give a shit. They're just like, they're there. They're not a bad crowd, but they're not New York, Boston, London, wherever. You know what I mean? Like
Stoke.
Good crowds. Sorry. I'm not just completely biased against LA for sporting reasons or anything. Don't worry about it. Anyway, but there's a moment where Piper is on the floor. Goldust has punched him a little bit. And you can just hear, Piper, Rowdy, like they're chanting his name. And Piper just takes a moment just to kind of look to the side and look to the other side. And the chant just grows 20%. And just that ability to connect like that is like what makes from a good wrestler to one of the greats.
That's why he became so popular in the 80s, because people would come to watch him get beaten up, and now he's a face, and people are at the end of, he said he's at the end of his WWE run. They like him. Yeah.
How many times do you watch a match, like specifically with younger talent, whereas like someone who knows wrestling, like you go, oh, you just missed that opportunity to connect.
No one knows how to do a match anymore. In WWE, they don't know how to do it because it's wrestling by numbers. AEW, the young wrestlers are still a little bit too fast, but they're getting better. I mean, look how much Willie Hobbs has progressed in the last 2 to 3 years since coming in during the pandemic as like a one and done shot.
Yeah.
To being what will be a decent feud eventually between him and Starks.
He's getting there.
Starks, he's one of their... I know people are like, oh, he's like The Rock. It's like, no, because he's got charisma and he's got the ability to cut a really good promo. But even when I enjoyed like the first series of the return of NWA Power, everyone loves Dokken, Into the Fire, fucking track. Ricky Starks in that was just a standout talent.
Yeah, cool.
But he can sort of get the reaction. But a lot of the young guys, so like the Top Flight boys, ping, 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 everywhere.
And it's fun. Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, it's fun. But they're never going to buy into him.
Yeah.
Because it's a case of, ooh,
again,
wait for the next spot.
It's Mox gets it, Dragon gets it, Mega gets it. There's a bunch of guys that get it.
MJF.
Motherfucker gets it. You know what I mean? Absolutely.
But
guys like Scorpio as well, like they've got people on the roster who can have the potential to be these people that I've seen connect with crowds, like just through the simplest emotions or whatever.
Keith Lee moving his fingers.
Yeah.
And that's it. But yeah.
Either Wardlow or Keith Lee need to stop doing that though, because they both do it.
Yeah, because he's got a symphony.
Yeah. I don't think Keith Lee needs that anymore.
No.
I think he could do something slightly different.
Also, wrestling fans, so desperate to reclaim it, having the whoop whoop. No, don't do that.
Every time I hear it, I'm like, stop it. Stop it right now.
Also, tag match, fight forever.
Cunt with the yellow cutout sign. Every fucking AEW show, I want to kill him. If I go to an AEW show and I see that sign, I'm ripping out of his fucking hands.
Let's hope he doesn't come to Craven Cottage then.
Fulham, we can have a bit of a ruckus at Fulham, can we? Be all right.
Well, it's amazing this stadium's not made of toilet paper because it's full of shit.
Oh, that's good stuff. Blah, 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 blah. So we talked a lot about Goldust gimmick and such. It is astonishing how much he is absolutely committed to it.
Yeah.
It's weird, and there's lots of homophobic tendencies to the character, all this sort of stuff, and that people. It's a very forward, aggressive, sexual gentleman. You know what I mean? And it can be overkill at times, but to me, it's pushing boundaries like this is interesting. In terms of media I enjoy watching, you know what I mean? And so why not?
And even his ring entrance.
Yep.
Like with the gold like confetti.
Perfect. The little 16x9 bars and such. You know?
Everyone loves a golden shower.
Yep. Sure. Piper's knees seem genuinely fucked up from when he was run over with a car 2 weeks ago. So Goldie's kind of working around it. There's a bit where he literally mounts Piper and is doing sexually suggestive stroking. It's beyond suggestive, I guess.
I mean, I suppose that's the modern safe way to do a back rake these days.
Sure. Who was it that did a back rake the other day?
Oh, Mox.
It took like 10 minutes to do. It was so
It's a real
good.
shame because I was going to do back rake and also Mongolian nerve hold.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Because work smart, brother.
Wrestling.
You've got a 10-minute match, 2 minutes in the Mongolian hold.
That was awesome. Yeah.
Fight forever. Oh, you want another armbar?
Bunch of cunts. Goldust finally plants a kiss right on Piper's kisser.
You got him right on the kisser. Pow, right in the kisser. Pow, right in the kisser. Pow, right in the kisser.
I try not to overdo the Vince quotes quite yet because we've got a long way to go. What did I just break? Oh, it was a drawer that's pushed. I did the other one. No. Don't worry. The Dax palatial mansion is still safe. It's fine. Don't worry.
It's fine. I'll call security. It'll be all right.
Okay. Yeah. I would not doubt you'd have something.
Over here is a button. You'll fall for a trapdoor. Where's it gone? The button's
Just
not
with
working.
your kid with a hound of some sort and a truncheon, you know, just like
Kid
get
is
out.
the hound. The dog's holding Harriet back.
Yeah.
Good. Van Wicked's just as we linked on our Apple Watch has just finished a yoga workout.
Hey, lovely.
10:10 at night. Good stretching before bed. Almost, it's like someone's ready to return to the ring.
Nice, man.
I had
Look forward to it.
homemade Chinese.
What did I have? Oh, we have a local pizza guy that comes with little pizza ovens outside the village hall.
Very.
And so
I've
we
heard about this man.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And what were your toppings?
We just had pepperoni because that's what the kid likes.
Nice.
She calls it Rami pizza.
Yeah, fire. That was lovely. That video yesterday.
She has a game where only me and you are going to like this conversation. She has a game whereby she makes little pizzas like on the iPad where she takes the toppings and she puts them on. So seeing someone do it in real life in front of her, who is a very flamboyant character, let's put it that way, he would fit right in with this Goldust character. But then he went, me and my wife, and I went, what? Audibly, and I was like, I didn't mean to say that. Let's just carry on.
Did you say, is she called Marlena?
Do you mean your director? Anyway, so Piper no-sells a kiss. Sorry. Goldust finally kisses Piper. Piper then no-sells pretty much everything Goldust does for about 10 seconds. I'm losing words. And then Piper goes, give us your dick. Just grabs it and just like, "Argh!"
And like known predator, Joey Ryan, Goldust went there and
At WrestleMania 96.
Goldust doing a dick flip.
Piper even drops a knee. What's Doug Williams? Bomb scare knee drop to his balls, giving Goldie a spanking because, you know, homophobia in it. Piper strips Goldust to unveil Goldust's beautiful, sexy 6XL woman's lingerie.
It's nice to see that, you know, where the Suicide Girls get their merch from.
So the story here goes, Piper didn't want to lose. Vince didn't want to didn't want to have Goldust lose because, you know, he's IC champ coming up or whatever. So basically they just did this silly finish where they just unveiled him to have his lovely sexy lingerie that he had custom made.
Yeah, stripped off the bodysuit to reveal a black negligee.
Yeah, indeed.
And Marlena covered him with her jacket, although only his waist, which was still covered by his trousers.
Yep.
And off they went and Piper's music played, and that was that was a Hollywood backwards brawl.
Yeah, sure. So as the bagpipes hit, there is a lovely pop by the crowd. I would say probably the biggest pop of the show so far at that point.
Yeah, Piper's huge over.
For a non-match and a non-finish. It's not a match.
And the good thing I applaud about WWE is we'll get to in a second. Their HR team are on it.
Yeah.
You're the president of WWF, and you've just beaten up this man for your ill-thought feelings. Right, we'll get a new president in a second.
Yeah, they don't remove Piper, but this definitely comes back in a sec, doesn't it?
Yeah, because we'll get there when we get to the main event. But yeah, Piper, Goldust, it was all right. But now we get to have a special look.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
I have one note here about this, because I wasn't sure how I felt about Piper and Goldust. It's kind of infamous. Everyone knows the match. Everyone knows the segment, especially wrestling fans, obviously. Only wrestling fans, I should say. You know. I have a note here that's just like, I love wrestling that has variation. Not all wrestling has to be work rate, Johnny Gargano, oversell, but kick out of everything to be good. That was great fun. I think it's just a legitimate point to make at this point. You know, people aren't kicking out of stuff. There's not even a pinfall attempt at any point, and it's one of the most fun things on this show for me.
People need protect finishers in modern time, but sure. Yeah, I'll agree with that.
It's time for your main event of the evening. I went a little bit think there because WrestleMania, you know.
And at this stage, if I wasn't watching and knowing this was an Iron Man match, I'd be like, what the fuck? There's an hour and a half of the show left.
Yep. We've only had 4 matches.
Well, the backlook brawl didn't really count.
That's not really a match, is it?
So we've had a tag match where the heels won.
Mm-hmm.
We've had a singles match where the heels won. Then the Ultimate Warrior won. And then the face ones where 50-50.
It's a weird show. But unfortunately, Michael Cole voices over this.
This lovely montage.
No, but I think we'll play the whole thing in full to get it started, eh?
Yeah, let's do it.
2 athletes, 2 men, 1 hour. For Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart, this is what it all comes down to. Throughout their World Wrestling Federation careers, both superstars have traveled down similar roads. Through heart, determination, and pure blood, sweat, and tears, both men have made it a point to simply be the best they can be. But now the question is, who is the best? Shawn Michaels, the 12-year-old boy from San Antonio, Texas, who had a dream of one day becoming the World Wrestling Federation champion, trained by the legendary Jose Lothario. The flamboyant and charismatic Shawn Michaels never stopped working to achieve his goal. Sweating his way through the ranks for over 7 years, through the good and the bad, Shawn Michaels continued to follow that dream. The dream that would eventually lead him to Anaheim, California, and WrestleMania 12. Bret Hart, the rugged technician, whose formal training came in a dungeon in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Under the guidance of his father, Stu, Bret learned how to methodically and technically wear an opponent down to the breaking point. For 11 years, Bret Hart has thrilled Federation fans, giving his all en route to becoming a 3-time World Wrestling Federation champion. The excellence of execution, and most importantly, the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. The best. The Iron Man. The champion.
2 athletes, 2 men, 1 cup.
Yes.
I mean, 1 hour.
Shit's about to get real.
We even get some brief pre-taped comments from Sean and Brett. I'm not going to cut them in, but it's like, they're okay. They get to the point, you know.
Yeah, it's all the hype has been done now. All the talk has been done.
Sure.
But the good thing is, at this stage, I was like, let's just remember how we do things. Challenger out first, champion out second.
Fucking A.
Shawn Michaels' music hits. Dum, dum, dum. Out. Jose Lothario. What's Jose Lothario
so
doing
weird.
rocking down to ringside?
Think even goes, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels. And you're like, no, that's Jose Lothario.
At least think to go, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels manager, trainee, confidant, Jose Lothario. So obviously, leading up to this, we've had Brett's been stretched by Stu Hart. He's been stretched by his 70-year-old dad in the dungeon. And Shawn Michaels is looking primed, the top of his life.
Beating up jobbers in some Californian,
beating up jobbers, and they've got Brett running gingerly on the icy roads of Calgary, so he doesn't break his neck going into Mania like Brett said this in interviews, like they made Shawn look like a superstar, and they made me look weak, so I had to run gingerly in snow.
I don't necessarily agree with that.
That was what Brett said.
No, I agree, but this is not what I got from the video packages. Like, I know the Brett quotes. I'm a big fan. I've watched lots of interviews, But I'm trying to like be really unbiased because I'm obviously biased towards Brett just because of my fandom and such.
Yeah.
But like, I'm trying to think about how they're actually portrayed. Just to me, seeing this for the first time, and there's Brett is to me the stoic, maybe a little bit past his prime champ. That's kind of how I felt he was portrayed. But very much the family man, the traditional wrestling guy.
Yeah.
And Shawn is portrayed as, isn't he lovely? Look at this lovely new guy we've got. Like,
so
he's
cheeky.
Yeah, always fun time Shawn. The uncle that comes over that when he quits alcohol, he's like not quite as fun as he was before, but he's not got there quite yet,
Jesus.
Yeah. He's still fun time Shawn at this point.
Yeah. But then Jose Lothario gets to the ring and there's no Shawn Michaels. Commentators like, where's Shawn? Where's Shawn? Then the spotlight goes to the top of the stadium. Look up to the rafters! And there's Shawn Michaels on the famous WrestleMania entrance on the zip line, sliding down into the crowd.
It's so special. Like, I never want to see a zipline wrestling ever again, for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
The Vikingo thing was one of the scariest.
Get my latch off.
One of the scariest things I've ever seen. That dude kind of coming down 2 meters and going boom and stopping, and then he's gonna die. Especially after what happened to Owen and everything. But this entrance, holy shit! The way Jose gets into the ring, and you're like, what's going on? And he points up to the rafters and you like up to the heavens, and Shawn's like hip thrusting and doing his dancing and stuff. And you're like,
I think that was nerves.
yeah.
Fuck.
Like, the one thing I couldn't help thinking that I said audibly to my missus was, imagine the adrenaline going into a main event of WrestleMania, your first time main eventing against this guy that, like, you're getting on with at this point, but there's certainly a professional rivalry. And you've got to just zip line off the top of the Anaheim pond, first before you do it.
And also, it's not going to be a case of, right, lads, we'll just take the lift. It's like, right, you've got to do this. You've got to climb up these ladders. Yeah. I hope you're not scared of heights, Shawn.
Sure.
I'm not scared of heights, but I'm at the top of a fucking dome.
Yeah, terrifying. I don't like being more than a couple of foot off the floor. I'm not a big fan of heights.
Lucha.
I would not be a good luchador. That's for sure. I'm a ground-based athlete.
But yeah, iconic entrance. Still as good seeing it today as you see it on all the video packages.
Yeah. Goosebumps. Like, I know it's coming.
Greatest WrestleMania entrance ever?
Take a WrestleMania 30. That's the New York one, isn't it? Well, the one with the bridge and like the demons and everything else, it's just so well organized.
30 was when he lost to Lesnar. I think it was probably before that.
Yeah, it wasn't that one then. But whatever that WrestleMania is, it could be against Shawn or something.
Yeah.
But it's right up there. It's absolutely one of the greatest things.
And even though it's obviously we associate it with bad things, such a simple concept if done safely and securely.
Mm-hmm. Yep, sure. So there's a few things to go over. WWF World Heavyweight Title, 60. Whoa, I can't say that. 60-minute Iron Man match. Obviously, everyone knows. Bret Hart's champion. Best there is, best was, the best there ever will be. Love it, absolutely love it. Versus the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Fink introduces the now official president of the WWF, Gorilla Monsoon.
That is a fucking quick interview process.
Piper was just this second ago, wasn't he?
Well, as we said, HR got involved. Quick, we need to replace him. Where's Jack Tunney? Obviously, he's been fired for homophobia.
Yeah, sure. So, Fink. I love Fink so much. I know we always go on about it, but he's just got the voice.
Every time.
This contest is the special Iron Man match for the World Wrestling Federation Championship. It's just like, oh, it's so good, man.
Gets you pumped.
Absolutely. Right, so Sean in all white and sparkly mirrors.
Classic.
Delightful.
He's the good one, though. He's all dressed in white and pure.
Interesting. I like how his gear is mirrored, but he had the mirrored gimmick before.
Yep.
Kind of cool little
Back
thing.
to Sensational Sherry.
Yeah.
And the backdrop finisher.
Is it? Yeah, sure. Is it still Sherry on the
I
at the
don't
beginning?
know.
I think it might be, but then it's Sean doing the vocals
Yeah.
at this point, so we're already beyond the Sherry stuff. But, no in-ring pyro for HBK. Bit weird. Just above the ring, spooty pyro.
That's how they do it.
Yeah, sure. But I would have thought they'd have the pop, 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 pop behind him.
He did the zip line. He's had his budget.
Shawn Michaels, though.
Had his budget. It's not
I'm
Brett.
very interested to see when the pop, 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 pop appears, because did they have it
Probably
before?
now he's champion. They'll probably do like a coronation next night on Raw or something like that, and they'll have it when he's in the ring, I guess.
I understand why they can't do the in-ring pyro stuff anymore, because it's probably a little bit dangerous.
Yeah.
But like, it adds something. Like
Yeah.
when Diesel comes out and it goes from all the angles all at the same time.
Honk.
It's like, honk. Dung. Speaking of which, thank God it's not Natty this time. The WWF champion. The excellence of oh fuck!
Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. The excellence of execution, Natty Neidhart.
Brett the Hitman Hart is here. Brett in black gear with pink highlights and little white stars.
Good versus evil. Interesting.
Is it though? Because, Brett's the face champion, right?
That's right. Brett's the face champion in Canada.
Brett is still face at this point.
Oh, yeah, definitely. 100% Brett's still face, and the best there is, the best of what there's, the best there ever will be. But
Factual. Apart from maybe Bryan Danielson, but like
they're
what's the debate?
positioning.
Yeah.
They're positioning HBK to be the top babyface of the company. The build up to this, it made Sean look strong.
Okay, before we get into it, should they be?
No, they should be having it as equal,
Okay.
because then that makes the time limit draw sensible. Because obviously, if they're making Sean look super strong,
Yeah.
then you're expecting him to win. If anything, they should have done it. Brett's super strong and Sean is the underdog. He's not been there before. It's his first time. It's his first main event at Mania.
Sure.
They should have done it that way. So when it goes to overtime, you're like, well, and the commentators can be like, well, Bret Hart, the experienced veteran.
But I'm
Yeah,
joking,
yeah,
I'm
sorry.
joking, it's fine. Everyone knows, yeah. It's yeah, okay. I can see that. But from Sean's perspective, it's 96. We've not really got to the point of that sort of storytelling almost. It's like you think your Hogan's, your Savages, whatever before. It was they were put over strong, then they go on to win.
Yeah.
A lot of top guys at this time would be like that. Like Brett was certainly done like that. Well, if you ignore Hogan being an absolute cunt.
WrestleMania 9, yeah.
Exactly. I think it's a very interesting conversation to have, and we'll see how effective it is throughout the years, because these two are certainly going to argue about it for a year. So Vince goes, "One ovation," which I love hearing. Just every time he says it just pops me something about that turn of phrase. And Vince goes, "Both athletes appreciating each other."
Hang on, that's the Gold Dust Roddy Piper match.
If only Vince knew what he's got ahead of him for the next year. Fucking hell.
The great thing about this match, and we planned to do this a while ago, and it's quite good we did spot shows, because I think as we had the Dragon, Hangman, Page, Iron Man, it would have been too much, too close together.
Yeah.
It's
such a different time, but you can see the elements are all there still.
The fact that for the first 6 minutes of this match, Brett worked a headlock.
Yeah.
And for the following 6 minutes, Shawn Michaels worked an armbar. So you're already...
There's 3 chinlock spots, which last about 5 minutes
Yeah.
in this match.
So,
And it's really good.
the fact is you're already a quarter of the way through the match.
Yeah.
And there have been 2 holds. But what they've done is they've made it engaging. And I said this to Van Wicked. I was like, I'm watching this for the pod, and Brett's just done a headlock for 6 minutes, and it's been the most incredible 6 minutes. And then it's much more coined the phrase of working smart, aren't we?
It's insane. I can't quite work out how it's so engaging, because there's times in this match where it's like, oh, that was a long headlock. And like you see, like I'll go back to SummerSlam 92 just because that's the point of reference I was using before.
Yeah.
With Savage and Warrior. That match is awful.
Yep.
It's not very long and there's lots of rest holds because Savage is like, nah, brother.
Long flight.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a skill of the performers, though.
Yeah.
It's the ring positioning. It's the one-upsmanship, because obviously as they're both faces, you see, and they try and build the frustration, so they do the reversal, then straight away it goes back into the hold to build that we almost got out that time. And as you said, like as anything you have to watch for an hour, there are some not as compelling points. But genuinely, I got through the first half hour of this match, and I was like, wow, it's already halfway through.
I was captivated the entire time.
And people say, have you ever been back and watched the Bret and Shawn Iron Man match? And I never have.
Yeah.
And genuinely, obviously, I know we're going to pick out a few more spots, but I'm obviously very much aware of, we've gone quite long because this is a great show for us.
Yeah, quite long. Okay, that's fine.
But just the way these two work, and as you said, because of the professional at this stage, the professional competitive rivalry of the I should be number one because I'm Shawn Michaels versus I'm number one because I'm not a prick of Bret Hart. And already half an hour into the match, I'm like, very little has happened, but so much has happened. Sure. The facial expressions, the ring positioning,
the entrances.
And even like the fans are into it, but it's Japanese style fans. There's no cheering. There's just lots of clapping. There's lots of appreciation for this. It's probably because I haven't seen any wrestling at WrestleMania up until this point.
Yeah. I think they care about both of these characters so much that what we're given is immense competitive nature.
Yeah.
The fact that no one gets a fall in this first 60 minutes is like that anticipation of like throughout the whole match just gets more and more tense, and it's like, oh, holy shit, he can't get him. Like you have the size, Bret has the size, he's definitely the more technical, like he's the daddy in this match.
Yeah.
And Shawn's this plucky little shit-faced underdog, but he's willing to go toe-to-toe technically with so much of the match to try and prove that point.
And they put it over on commentary as well.
Yeah.
Which I think was really important. Again, I know we slate Lawler a lot for his external activities, but at this time, with Vince next to him,
everyone's in. Everyone's focused.
Lawler's not dicking about. He is actually contributing to this match. And I think that's the thing as well, that I like Vince on commentary at this time. I think as it gets on a bit longer into the early days of Monday Night Raw, it's not as great.
We'll see.
But they all genuinely add to these, like this first half hour, 40 minutes of this match because of what the commentators are doing and describing and adding to it. That's not saying that if this match was silent.
Give them the due the crowd as well. They slowly build the whole time. They really give their all.
And it's like you said about Piper knowing to read the crowd. Bret is in full control of this. A case of, let's just do one more transition and then we'll go. Yeah. Or, whoa, hold it down. Speed this up a bit. It's spectacular to watch it.
There's bits where they've been working something for 3-4 minutes and you can see Shawn going, okay, crowd are with us, let's go. And Bret's going, no. Not yet. Well, not yet. And every time, like when they get to that half an hour mark and they start chucking spots out, and then Bret's like, yep, here we go. And we sit down and we sit and we wait and we're good to go. Because he knows that if we kill it all now, that we're not going to have them for the last 10 minutes.
And also paying very close attention to, they've been watching us for already half hour, 40 minutes. If we go too early, we will not be able to get them back.
Yeah.
Save it for the last 15 because that's the attention span of that type of wrestling match.
Yeah. A few funnies to throw out there. They cut to Bret's son at ringside, who is named
Blaze?
Blade. Who calls their kid Blade? Bret Hart, that's who.
Next to his brother, fricking Laser. Seth fricking Laser.
Lawler has an amazing line on commentary. He was talking about Bret's mum, Helen, where he goes, I heard she went shopping in an antique store and they kept her. Really good line. So just to quickly, I've got just like barely any notes to this. First 10 minutes, essentially a stalemate, barely a strike thrown, all about who makes the first major mistake. Around 15 minutes left, strikes start to get thrown. Sean head scissors Brett to the outside. Brett just throws Sean over the top, but Sean skins the cat. I love the technical difference of Sean has to do a head scissors to get Brett out, but Brett's like, fuck off, you know? But Sean doesn't go to the outside. He comes back in because he's got that little extra technical, I'm willing to do the flips and shit, Brett. You know what I mean? That's the whole story of the match in one little sequence. Like, it's fucking amazing storytelling.
So well crafted.
So cool. Blah 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 blah. So simple, so smart. The whole thing, just like the first 10 minutes, I was just like, "Fuck, okay, I'm in. Let's go." You've got me for another 50 minutes. I'm here for the whole journey. HBK accidentally gives the timekeeper a ringside sweet chin music, a convenient distraction with the stretcher, and wastes 5 minutes. You know, but it gives them 5 minutes for Brett to shout at the referee,
and he proper went in with the super kick as well.
Yeah, fucking nailed.
Didn't hold back, and I guarantee you that timekeeper wasn't informed what was going to happen. He was like, Shawn Michaels is going to kick you. And Vince was like, fucking lay it on him and I'll give him a bonus. Don't worry.
Absolutely. Stay down.
Yeah, and he fucking did.
Yeah, absolutely. I love the serious nature of something accidentally happened at ringside.
Yeah.
We're going to really focus on this and make sure it's like a serious, add tension, like add a dramatic emotion for someone to play off, you know?
And especially at the time it happened with like the clock starting to run down. As you said, people are like, he haven't got a pin yet. What the fuck's going to happen? It can't finish a tie. Can it? It's WrestleMania.
That thing of people rubbernecking to see if he's okay and such, because they don't go through the timekeeper spot at every single fucking show like they do now. Around 45 minutes, Brett's first attempt at locking in Brett first attempts at the sharpshooter. 45 minutes still to go. Right, 20 minutes into the match, can't help but think about going 60 minutes becoming a matter of how do you fill the time? How do you pace it out? How do you keep it interesting? Are they going to be able to do it? They fucking did. Around 36 minutes left, Sean goes after Brett's shoulder. They work on this shoulder for about 5-10 minutes. 30 minutes in, after some frustration starts to show from Sean, you know, Sean starts to get like, fuck, I can't get him. Brett takes over. Baby Earl takes a bump and barely fucking sells. You're like, what are you doing,
Kevin
Baby
Nash
Earl?
in it. He's going to WCW.
They've obviously built in this spot to give it like another bit of controversy or whatever. And then Baby Earl's just like, what are we doing? Like, oh, you got up already. God damn it, Baby Earl. Brett hits a huge pile driver. First big spot of the match.
And it's taken that long to get there. It's so simple.
Half an hour.
So simple.
It's gorgeous. When he has Sean up, Sean's perfectly erect. I love using the word erect. And he drops him down, safe as houses. His head's 3 inches off the ground. Looks like he fucking killed him. Brett is the very best. Match really starts to pick up pace as we head into 25 minutes left. Crowds start popping in anticipation of who can get this first pinfall. Sean dives off the ropes to the outside. Actually means something.
Again, yeah, exactly. Because it's rare in WWF at this time.
23 minutes left. Brett backdrops Sean over the turnbuckles. Sean goes all the way over the turnbuckles and the ring post on top of the camera op. Great spot. Amazing visual. The camera following Sean as he goes over.
Proper pro.
Yeah, absolutely. Committed to his cause. Vince already calling for the first fall for Brett. 25 minutes out of the finish. But nope, it's still not enough. Brett goes after Sean's back. The selling on fucking Shawn Michaels. I'm watching this going, he's broken his back. Like, I know we're 2 years off him breaking his back, but it looks like he's fucked.
Yeah. The selling is on point. Lesnar levels of selling.
Like, tear in my eye. Like, gorgeous. This is how wrestling can be done, you know. Sean bumps over the turnbuckles. Jose takes a nasty bump. Brett's like, fuck you, Jose. Just lobs Sean into him. Great. So funny. 15 minutes to go. It's still 0-0. No one can get a fall. 10 minutes to go, long chin lock by Brett. With 10 minutes to go, Tax, they spend 2 minutes in a chin lock.
That's what I like. Working smart. And also, again, you're an hour in. Chain wrestling is knackering.
Yeah.
So it's like, right, we've got to time this right. Let's just take 2 minutes, settle them down. Let's go into the big finish.
Sure. 60 minutes from the end of the match. Crowd are... They're there, but they're kind of silent. They've done the big entrances. They've settled down. Half an hour in, you hear like, oh, because they've got the big spots. 10 minutes away, 2-minute chin lock. There's just a constant rumble of noise throughout this arena for a 2-minute chin lock. And you're like, it's amazing. It's so cool. 8 minutes left. Double down.
Of course.
Everyone loves a double down. Everyone gets a breather. And here we go. Shawn tries to brawl, but Bret hits the superplex. Crowd are buzzing. Vince's voice is getting more and more high-pitched as the excitement builds. Bret starts to go after Shawn's knees, but Shawn will not quit. Bret's turnbuckle sell a sternum. Boom, straight off the bat. Oh, it looks so good. Camera misses HBK's kip up. God damn it, Kevin Dunn. 3 minutes to go. It's still 0-0, and Shawn starts to take over. Dr. Bomb by Shawn Michaels to Bret Hart.
Very nice.
Fucking
Very
hell.
evil.
Gut wrench powerbomb, so gorgeous. Moonsault by Shawn, but Bret kicks it too. Genuine, the shock in the stadium is like, oh fuck, we thought that was it. 1 minute to go as Shawn has Bret down, but HBK falls to his knees in exhaustion, can't get the job done.
Yes.
Crowd run a knife edge. Shawn dives off Bret's rope. The irony is Bret catches Shawn's legs off Bret's rope. With 30 seconds to go, the sharpshooter finally is locked in after like 6 attempts throughout the match. The pop for the sharpshooter attacks.
Huge eruption. But this is what we said with like 8 minutes to go. It's bubbling, and now they've blown their load. That's it. It's like, he's going to get him. We've gone right to the end, and Bret's going to retain.
Sure. Will Shawn tap? The crowd count down the last few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding, ding, ding. Did he tap? Did he tap? On commentary. Great job. 0-0. Bret retains and starts to walk to the back. He's got his belt. He's fucking off.
Sensible.
What happens next?
Well, we get the ring announcer come in. President on the
Think
instruction
himself. Yeah,
of
sure.
Gorilla Monsoon.
Mhm.
We have to go to overtime. There must be a winner. Sudden death.
Overtime. Straight out of Vince's mouth, that phrase.
Bret looks pissed.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, he's supposed to be the face. But he doesn't want to go back and fight again. But he does. He starts walking back.
This bit of selling.
Yeah.
Is where you see the moment, where you're like, oh, where's this going to go?
Yeah.
Of Bret leaning over the ropes. Very reminiscent of a year and a half's time from now, looking down at Gorilla Monsoon, who's just told him this match is going to continue, even though he's just defended his belt, and complaining.
Yeah.
Like babyface Bret complaining to Gorilla Monsoon.
Starting the turn.
Oh, the goosebumps, dude. It's so cool. So, Bret is furious. The bell rings, and here we go. Time for your main! Bret beats the ever-loving crap out of Shawn. Huge back body drop. HBK is in the lights when he's doing this back body drop. Such a cool sell. Backbreaker, but HBK floats over into Bret while he's in the corner. Sweet chin music lands. Just everyone sells it like, did he get it? I think he got it, but I'm not sure, etc., etc. The selling of Bret at this point, where he's like stumbles left and stumbles right,
making him a star.
Like he's the first to his feet after Shawn hits him with the chin music. He's not there though.
Yep.
Who thinks to do that?
Bloody Bret Hart.
So good. I like commentary are just running you through every little element as well. It's like they've got this bit dialed. Shawn barely tunes up the band. He is bent over, kind of going, I could do it. I could do it. I believe in myself. Such a great moment. Bret stumbles in. Sweet chin music. Main event, El Hebner slow count. 1, 2.
At this stage, all fans jumping all the way around in like the front row, jumping up and down, counting along.
The 3 lands. Eruption. What a moment, dude. Like, I've got goosebumps now just thinking about this moment.
Such a good match. And like everyone's like, oh, Mania 12 is not very good. It's certainly better than 13, but Mania 12 is not very good. Mania 12 isn't good. But the fact that half the card is this match.
Yeah, sure.
And the celebration at the end. Get out of my ring. Oh, Shawn, what have you done?
I love it so much because, like, in the moment, Vince loses it and just goes, yes! It's like he doesn't say yes. He kind of just verbalizes some sort of positive reinforcement. Lawler just kind of goes, "Whoa!" and makes a high-pitched scream. And Fink, without even thinking, as Sean's going, get out of my ring. Fink is, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the bout and new World Wrestling Federation champion, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. And it's like, just hearing that tone of voice and the pronunciation as all this stuff's going on.
And the genuine elation of Shawn, like with his arm raised and then like the knackered fist pump as he looks up to the sky as he gets it. It's like, what an image. And I tell you what, these boys, they've got a future in wrestling, haven't they?
Yeah, these two aren't bad, are they?
No, and the thing is, think back to WrestleMania 6 when the torch was passed and the camera was on Hogan, not on Warrior. Camera wasn't on Brett.
Fuck no. This is one of those glorious bits, like, I've been on about this, for years on our podcast. You lose the match, fuck off to the back. Especially if you just lost the belt,
Yeah. I mean, in fairness, Brett would have done it. He doesn't need someone saying, get the fuck out and let me have my moment.
Of course. Yeah. No, trust me.
But yeah.
I'm very aware that Sean didn't need to say the thing he said.
Yeah. Get
allegedly.
out. Get out. Get to the back.
Yeah.
It's not your moment.
Pay attention later.
So,
you didn't hear a guitar wail after Brett lost, Yeah, sorry.
So,
just to clarify, as Brett's heading to the back, someone throws a Canadian flag to Brett. Brett grabs it and throws it to the ground in frustration and just walks out. Like, that angry Brett is a very intriguing character.
I cannot wait to see where we go next with this. So, again, very, very mindful of time and also being semi-mindful that, what have you got there? I'll let you do it because this is iconic and I don't want to not do it justice.
Now?
Yeah.
The boyhood dream has come true for Shawn Michaels.
We all want to have 2 ice cream sundaes and not be sick. But obviously, I'm
2 Bellas. Sorry, go on.
Dragon. Obviously, I'm very mindful of time. We've gone on almost as long as the whole of Mania 12.
It's the beginning of a very special series.
Yeah.
So.
And also, technically, I should have been on a team meeting 10 minits ago.
Oh, really?
Which
Okay.
is fine.
Right,
But no, but I'm not, like Vince McMahon said, I'm not going to apologise for being late.
Don't hear the reasons why you're late.
Exactly. I'm late because I'm doing something I'd rather do.
Sure.
What a fantastic start to this series. And genuinely, like, people have always gone back and go, have you watched the Iron Man? I always said it before. No, I haven't. But if
This is my first time watching the whole show and the whole match, I think. I don't think I've ever watched this match in its entirety, and it was fucking incredible.
If you are a fan of wrestling, good storytelling, with spots in it as well, don't get me wrong, you said that it's smart working, but there are some really good high-intensity spots in this.
Hell yeah.
WrestleMania 12, main event. Do not bother watching the rest of the card. But this match alone...
The Piper Goldust stuff was quite fun, if you can tolerate the homophobia bits.
This match alone has made this pay-per-view a 3 cornflake pay-per-view.
Yeah. It's weird to say, and that's a 5-star match by any means of the word, but it's a 3 pay-per-view. Yeah. Which is 2 more than we gave anything from
Jesus Christ. And it was so nice because even though it was silly and the matches were not good, they kept them short.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they gave the time for the main event. No one was greedy with their time.
It's like a 3-hour pay-per-view, and an hour in, there's just Brett and Shawn.
Yeah.
They basically give them like 90 minutes. It's really awesome.
Masterful. And I'm... to finish. And I know it's 2 different generations, 2 different storylines, 2 different builds. Who's better? Brett and Shawn's or Danielson and Hangman's?
Just a match. Just a match.
Yep.
It's Danielson Hangman.
Okay.
As a spectacle, that doesn't even come close to Brett and Shawn.
I would agree with you. I think
it's a very hard thing to judge.
Yeah, Danielson and Hangman would have been an Iron Man in the Attitude Era.
Yeah. The work rate
is
insane in that match. And just the story work rate as well. Not just like, oh, look, Johnny Gargano can do spots. It's much more than that. Yeah. Wow.
But what? So where are we going next on this journey to immortality? Because as I said, we've got 26 shows that we're covering. This is going to take us all the way through to Survivor Series 97. We have the Montreal Screwjob. There are parts of this story we're not going to cover. So we're not going to do the whole ECW invasion because obviously Brett and Sean aren't going to waste their time with ECW. I think we might get some Isaac Yankem.
Well, we'll find out, I guess. So, next week, we will be doing the October the 21st, 1996 episode of Raw. This is quite a while after this WrestleMania 12.
Yeah, well, we're talking 6 months later.
Yeah, because...
We'll get there for the next show.
Okay, all right.
So we'll need to do a backstory of what's happened when and what's happened over the last 6 months.
There's a very good reason why, lovely listener. Let's put it that way. Thank you so much. This series is going to be fucking great.
I'm so excited by this.
Whether it's got awful stuff, bad stuff, interesting stuff, we know it's going to be controversial. Everyone knows the bits about Sean and Brett, and I'm so looking forward to seeing how we get to Montreal.
And we've got to watch a good wrestling match on the podcast.
Hell yeah, it's been a while.
Awesome. Where can people find you on the social medias?
You can find me at FanboyRich on Twitter. I don't use anything else and watch my shit on Wrestle Talk.
You can find me at the Tex Williams on Twitter and Facebook. I will be wrestling for Lockhorns Wrestling on April the 13th in Margate in Kent. Follow Lockhorn Wrestling. But most importantly, follow the podcast at World of Rest Pod. If you do actually listen, tweet us. Let us know you actually listen and it's not just all the bots or some of our lovely friends who message on the Facebook page, which I do need to get back and message to. I'm now going to go and jump into a team meeting where I'm going to say, not even apologise for being late. I'm going to go, all right, let me talk about what I want to talk about.
You can also email us at worldofwrestlingpodcast@gmail.com if you don't have Twitter. There you go.
There you go.
It's a long email address, but it's funny. You have to type it in or spell it correctly. Right, love you all. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
See you next week.
This match has been ordered to continue. Michael said he got it! He got all of it! Michael's got all of it! Michael's that cover! 5, 4, 3. The boyhood dream has come true for Shawn Michaels.
The louder you guys are, the better the wrestlers will perform for you tonight.
And that's why I kicked your leg out of your leg.
We're tough. We can take it, baby.
You gotta penetrate in the back, baby.
Oh, I can see what you're talking. Wait just a minute.
Another
Booty talk.